Actually, sit up. Don't laugh at me.
No, look at Kick is chill, bro. You just whenever y'all ready.
What's going on, folks? Welcome into another episode of the Final Drive over here at Sour Kids Productions. It is your host, Alec, joined by Javante, Makai. No DeAndre today, but that's cool. We only need half of the Joe Bros. We're going to be all right.
You got the best one here, don't worry.
No more Man of Steel talk for the next hour or so, but that's all good. We'll have DeAndre back next week. Gentlemen, before we dive into what all has transpired, it's been a busy week in the NFL, obviously. Lots of news has come out since. Also some NBA stuff. We're going to talk a little basketball today for the first time. I know we've been trying to squeeze it in, but now it's going to happen. And me and Javante have some hot takes about the Star Wars community. More, it's just Javante.
Hot takes. I'm just
it's Javante. I agree
I-
with you, but I was happy with.
Oh,
Kenobi.
no. He texted me, he said, we got to talk about this Star Wars thing you said. Now he talking about he agree with me, guys. Things
I
changing
agree
real
with
quick.
I agree with your points.
Now
I just enjoyed the series for what it was.
Yeah,
But
yeah, you got that Star Wars eye candy. That's all it is.
I'm an eye candy guy.
Yeah, it's all good.
I mess with it. But anyways, before we do that, guys, how we doing? I know it's been a week or so since we've been here, but how you guys doing this week?
It's good. It's real hot. Been sweating my butt off lately, but
I feel that.
Good.
I feel that.
Well, after I got back from Cancun with the Celtics with JT and them, I took a couple of days off, And since then,
Were you on a banana boat with them?
yes, I was. Actually, him, me, and Deuce and JB. Every day's got a little easier, but, it's still a little rough. But
Hey, you
overall, I'm
made
doing
it to
good.
the finals. You won a couple games.
We don't give out
See,
participation. They
that-
got that ass whooped.
See, look, I'm not trying to come at you, but with the Celtics, it's about championships. It's not the New Orleans Pelicans where we we did a little something.
I was
we
happy.
here.
I was happy
That
to
ain't
win
how
the
it
play-in.
works. You know what I mean? We about championships.
So our
But-
pedigree is a
no,
little different.
yes,
Our pedigree is a little.
There's levels to this.
Yeah.
There you go.
I was happy with winning the play game. I was happy taking
Exactly.
Phoenix to 6 games.
Yes.
Could have beat Phoenix, but hey, you took care of that for us.
Participation trophy.
But I was cool with it. I was cool. I was happy. Eye candy guy.
Yeah, there you go. It worked. The future's bright, though.
So let's dive into the biggest news around the NFL. Starting off with Deshaun Watson, of course. It was announced today, Makai, right, with Shefty tweeting out that his hearing with the NFL will commence Tuesday?
Monday or Tuesday.
Monday, yeah. So this week. Obviously, since he signed with the Browns, there have been 3 more women have come out, I believe, joining this lawsuit against Deshaun Watson. And then last week, he had come to settlements with 20 of the 24 women, of course, in that massive lawsuit that came out against him when he was still a member of the Texans. And then word just came out from the NFL today. Today is Saturday at 7 o'clock when we're doing this, that the NFL is looking to push for an indefinite suspension on Watson, with the minimum being 1 year at least. I mean, and nobody is touching this topic with a 10-foot pole just because of all the controversy around it. And obviously, at the end of the day, we'll never know the truth of what truly happened and what went down, right? It's going to be Watson and these women that know. Yeah. But all we know is, there is evidence. And, obviously it went to civil court, which means obviously criminal, jail time and all those kind of things weren't really,
Not really on the table.
Yeah.
More like monetary things.
Money was the big thing. But obviously being ruled innocent was huge, but then it just seems like the Browns, small things have come out since then that maybe make us question, what the truth really is, right? Mm-hmm. So I'll throw it out there. Just, what are we feeling about this? Is indefinite, suspension-wise that we're feeling here with Deshaun Watson, whether he did it or not. I mean, again, it's a very sensitive and touchy topic, but that's what we do here.
Yeah.
We take the pole, and we jab it in there.
Yeah.
Great analogies, I guess.
Yeah, that's an interesting analogy.
This is an analogy.
Let me rephrase
you
that.
go ahead.
The topic is an alligator. We take that pole and we jab that gator in the eye.
We grab that damn frying pan and smack that down.
Yeah. We don't need a pole. We smack a gator on the head with a frying pan.
That is a wild video on Twitter, by the way.
Oh,
There's a video about that?
Yeah, you didn't see that?
I'm about to watch it right now. Keep talking.
man, it's like you said, it's a sticky situation.
It is. No matter how you cut it up.
I just look at it as I guess I don't see how you could be found guilty or innocent, and then the NFL says we're going to still punish you for a year at minimum, possibly, for something that you were found innocent on. You know what I mean? That's one thing I don't get about it. I just don't understand how the NFL, like... Is this
I'm sorry.
you laughing at Deshaun Watson right now? I'm laughing at
That
Deshaun
was the alligator video. My car was not. There really is a video of an old. It's in Florida, of course, of an older white woman. The gator's charging at her. She just takes a
bro, you know how Florida
just...
get down, bro. I love Florida, but you know how y'all get down there.
Hey, okay, anyway, sorry that it was wrong to laugh during the topic, but continue,
No,
Javante.
no. What I was saying was, I just don't get how you can say you're innocent in the court of law, but in the NFL can still punish you.
Oh, it happened with Zeke.
Yeah.
2017.
Yeah. No, I know exactly same thing with him. I just don't understand how the NFL. I just don't understand that. I don't think that's. I know life ain't fair, but I just don't feel like that's fair in a way. You know what I mean? And so looking at it like that, I'm like, I don't think you should punish him based off that. I think also the thing that sucks about this is they're going to look at it and say, I don't think you can make anybody happy. I think if you punish him for a year, people are going to still be mad. You punish him for 2 years, people will be like, oh, man, that's too long. So I think either way, you're stuck. I think he's going to go with the best decision possible. I would say 8 games and call it a day, but I'll toss it to y'all. We can.
Yeah, because I think, and I'll get your opinion on this as well, but I think the narrative with the NFL has always been, they don't care about, what these players do on and off the field, when it comes to disciplinary actions and consequences and whatnot. So, I mean, for the Browns to, throw all the money at Watson, that was full guarantee, kind of just is a big middle finger to everybody who disagrees with that. But, I mean,
I have no problem with that, by the way.
It's a matter of, do you think Watson, A, did it, or B, is truly remorseful if, if he did?
Yeah.
I lean towards, there's definitely something more to it than what was discussed in the civil court. I think there was definitely some things that, Watson admitted he deleted DMs from all these masseuses, and obviously, the Texans were out there supplying hotel rooms for Deshaun Watson throughout all this, and they gave him NDRs. So, I mean...
The Texans getting suspended? I don't see Texans getting no punishment, no draft picks.
I think they should get some kind of punishment.
I'm saying, like,
if the NFL finds out, all this is factual and accurate, then yes. But
yeah, I'm just with you on it, bro.
There's more to it than what a simple civil court says innocent. There's more to it than that.
Exactly, but you said something about a lot of these players. Brett Favre had issues with some personal with sexual misconduct with messages to like Ben Roethlisberger players. I'm just saying, if the court of law found you innocent, I don't see why the NFL, which is mainly about entertainment, they're about making money, entertaining. I don't see why they're looking at like we're gonna punish you now. You know what I mean? Like that doesn't make sense to me. That's why I'm all like, there's a problem here.
Yeah.
I think the biggest thing with like them looking at a year plus is like, if you guys are up to date on the Trevor Bauer situation in baseball.
Yeah.
Like he got 2 years for what he did.
Was he found guilty on his?
Innocent. He's
innocent.
But he's fighting it. But I mean, it's just like at the end of the day, you got to look at it like from the standpoint of like the NFL is really
the shield.
Yeah, they're really trying to like endorse the game to women, and like having a guy as a face of a franchise that we had the report come out that was like 66 women he reached out to in 18 months. Like that's some like predatory type thing. Like, let's just for argument's sake, say he didn't do anything with the women. That's crazy because you had athletes coming out like was it Arian Foster came out and said that he had one masseuse when he was with the Texans, like his whole career there. Like,
and the team supplies that too. If they have their own on staff masseuse
Yeah.
and massage therapy and all that.
Like, why is he reaching out to all these women? Like, it's weird and it's strange and like even if nothing happened, let's say nothing happened. That's still what's going on with that?
Yeah, and I mean, to your point with the NFL kind of catering to more of the female audience. Think about this. The female coaches are now being, on coaching staffs in the NFL, and I think if the NFL is going to grow and it will continue to grow and expand its horizons, I mean, you're seeing games played in Mexico and Germany this upcoming season, and also I think expanding your horizons to new fans. In particular, the female audience, all comes back to if I'm a female, and like you said, if I look at the Browns and what they did to Deshaun Watson to get him to come there, throw all the guaranteed money, And if I'm a woman, to me, it's like a slap in the face.
Yep.
You know, about, that's the face of your franchise, and he was accused of doing all these things. And to Makai's point, let's just say if he didn't do, any of those acts, but he still reached out to 66 individual women
in 18 months.
That does seem odd, and I just think that would be a slap to my face if I'm a female fan of the game and that guy is playing in the NFL still. And I know Big Ben did what he did all those years ago, right? But I think society compared to Big Ben then is developed, and we're more aware of these issues now.
Yeah.
I think this is what happens, and I'm going to bring something else up to it just to compare it. But I think this is what happens when you try to have billionaire corporations try to play morale. Because then you get put in these weird situations where you're like, well, it's kind of compared to the Johnny Depp Amber Heard thing, right? Mm-hmm. Johnny Depp was let go from Fantastic Beasts because of that situation and what happened. Amber Heard currently today still has her role on Aquaman. Mm-hmm. And people are saying, well, why aren't you getting rid of her? So these billionaire companies are stuck with this morale of like, oh, we got to do this or that. And they end up screwing themselves. And they're, let's be honest, they're all about making money.
Yeah.
So, but I get what you're saying, which is why I said I would have did a year suspension. Also, he didn't play last year. I know you can say he got paid or whatever. Hit him with a fine. I say a year. I think a minimum of a year, maybe 2 years is kind of just, well, it's kind of mess up towards the Browns, but it just, I don't know. I just feel like that's heavy for a guy. I mean, what's the longest we ever seen a suspension for? What's the longest we've had? Like a serious offense. Or something technically serious with sexual assault or something like that. Like,
wasn't Ray Rice suspended indefinitely?
Well, he never got a job again. But his was also on camera. We saw that actually happen.
Yeah.
Like Zeke, 6 games for Zeke. I know this has 18 women. I get what y'all saying though. The look of it looks horrible.
Yeah.
And I get that. But I'm just saying it just feels weird with, I think like, okay, so if say something happens like with a woman with like Tua Tagovailoa. Sorry, DeAndre. That's the first one that came to my mind.
This is the first guy you thought about.
Say Tua Tagovailoa got caught up in some situation, and the woman said that something happened, but it really didn't happen. We're going to suspend the man for 5 games, possibly, for something that he might be proven innocent in courtroom for. I thought it was the innocent until proven guilty thing. That's why I'm just saying it just looks weird for the NFL to be a minimum.
And I think at first, when he initially was ruled innocent, I thought he was, but then some things came out. The Texan thing came out. Deshaun's lawyer went on a podcast saying, "Well, a happy ending isn't totally illegal," and I was just like,
"He won."
And I was like, "You're not helping the case at all whatsoever."
Oh, these ones right here. Oh, Mike Vick. Oh, they get Mike.
I didn't even think about Mike Vick.
Mike Vick, I did dirty though.
That was
wrong, bro.
Yeah, 2 seasons.
2 seasons.
Well, he was in jail.
He was locked up, bro.
Yeah, he was in jail.
Yeah.
There's no option on that.
He's not a player.
Plaxico Burress got shot himself. Yeah, that. Where you go for like 2 years also for New York? That's New York.
Something like that.
I would maybe.
Oh, Dante Stallworth. Didn't he run over somebody? And that was when he was in New England, right?
I forget what happened with Dante.
I thought he ran over somebody or something like that and killed somebody.
Oh, he did?
I think he got off because like it wasn't on a crosswalk or something like that.
He's not a player, but obviously I think me as a fan, Greg Williams for what he did at Boundary Gate comes to mind. As a coach, he was suspended indefinitely for at least 3 or 4 years before he came back. Off the top of my head.
Sheesh. Miles Garrett got that's like I think that long. I was like Adrian Pierce. Oh, he did suspend Adrian Pierce.
Yeah.
So I mean, I just think
it's gonna be a tricky situation. I think the Browns,
and no matter how you look at it, people are gonna obviously there's people are split on this.
I just hope the NFL is making a decision based off what they believe is the right decision, not what the public's telling them. Hey, it has to be this or that. I don't think they should look at the MLB one and say, hey, we're based off the MLB. I think they should take their own mindset, what they've done, the research they've done, what Roger Goodell's looked at, what the Cleveland Browns, where everybody's looked at, and say this is the decision we came to. We're content with this. That's it.
Yeah.
I think if you're looking outside trying to see what everybody else wants you to do, you're never going to find a happy medium. People are not going to be happy regardless. So just go with what you feel is best.
And if
it's
you do,
a year, it's a year.
I mean, if you conduct the investigation on your own, then I'd assume that you find, without a doubt, the conclusion that will.
I got a question for y'all. Do you think the NFLPA fights this? If he does get a 2-year suspension,
I wouldn't touch it if I'm the NFLPA.
I would keep my nose out of it too.
I would.
You think so?
I let the NFL deal with it because then you're setting an image to the players. Like this is the union we're a part of. Because if you're the NFLPA and you try and dig your nose into it, You got to think there's a representative from all 32 teams involved in that.
Okay, let me ask you this then. I'm sure we'll get to this later. I'm not trying to change subject. I'm just trying to let me ask you this.
Yeah.
So Alvin Kamara, if let's say Deshaun Watson gets 2 years, what should Alvin Kamara get then?
For
Because
what-
this just
for
changed
what
the
beat-
landscape of how his is on camera.
For beating up the dude in Vegas?
Yeah, and it's on camera. That's another thing also. Like Ray Rice got more serious when they found it was on camera. We saw the footage. When everybody saw the footage, definitely you had, do some different. Alvin Kamara's situation was on camera.
4 to 6 games. 4 to 6 seems fair, I think.
I mean, we just got to think about like the severity of what he did. Like,
Assault.
I mean, it was no, don't get it. Assault is bad.
He beat that man.
But we're just like, what Deshaun Watson did is this, and then that is this.
Yeah, I get that, but that's what I'm saying. Like the Deshaun Watson thing, he's considered innocent.
yeah.
Alvin Kamara's like innocent. We saw that.
It's still just the optics of it is what makes it so bad.
I
Yeah.
understand.
The optics of a dude getting stomped out in a nightclub is like we still don't even like what did dudes like. Dude had to say Alvin Kamara is one of the most even killed people I've ever seen in my life. Don't even know the dude personally. You had to say something crazy to get stomped out by him and his goons.
Yeah. Because they followed him to the elevator.
Oh,
And then
man.
the moment they got on the elevator, it was all hands on deck. So, I mean,
Well, I was saying that Jakai was like, I'm just curious of what if this say this goes 2 years.
well, let me ask you this, though. Okay, let me ask you this. So, Big Ben, when he raped those 2 girls back in 2010,
Was he found innocent of those charges?
no, he was guilty.
Yeah, he was good. Yeah.
Okay. How many games
He got suspended for 1 game, the season opener.
different times? Yep.
That's crazy. Bro. Well, that was like
So, what do
2000
you, in your mind, what do you think Big Ben should have gotten?
Big Ben should be out the league.
should have been out of
Okay.
the league.
Okay.
If you found guilty, like
That's what I'm saying. If you're found guilty by a
Guilty,
court
yeah.
of law, I'm all for whatever the
Yeah.
NFL chooses to do. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If you're found innocent by the court of law, it just makes me think like, well, how much can we really punish the guy? The guy was found. I get the optics part of it, but
No.
the court of law found him innocent. Like,
Yeah. So, I mean, it's.
we're punishing him for what could have happened, or what we doing? Now how the law supposed to work. That's why I'm all over the place. Like I'm curious to see what punish if he gets 2 years. I'm curious to see what the future punishments for players is, depending on the situation. I'm just curious to see what that's going to look like.
this definitely sets a
It's
precedent.
going to check. Yeah, I'm saying it's
Yeah,
changing.
this will
With,
set a whole new standard in the NFL as far as how they handle.
yeah, like okay,
this
like,
type of
let me ask you
things.
this real quick. I know we got to change up.
Yeah.
You running this shit. If we had Ezekiel Elliott, right? Situation happened right after this Deshaun Watson. What's his suspension looking like then? Is it still 6 games?
Probably a season.
Think it's a season?
Season.
That's all I'm saying. Like,
Yeah.
So from now on,
So I think the standard will be changed based on this. Just like this is like a
so a sexual assault is at least a year suspension. Assault, just regular assault, 6 games. That we said that right there, possibly.
It's just it's hard to like because it's just like it's so much more to it than just the black and whiteness of like the severity of the crime.
For sure.
because
There's so much more
you
to
got to look at with Watson in particular. 24 women, went to court against him, but then also allegedly there are more. There are 66?
6'6".
66 women that come out saying that he did something to them and was not professional, not, all these things. That's indefinite, in my opinion. If the NFL conducts what they conduct and they find out, because I mean, and I don't know, I know nothing about law, but I would I would assume a civil case versus a criminal case, it's taken 2 totally different directions.
Yeah.
Maybe I
Did
could
they
be
want
wrong,
a
but I
criminal
don't know.
case? Was anybody looking for the criminal case?
No, they wanted money,
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. So I'm just
and
looking at
then he settled 20 of the 24.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm not saying this couldn't happen. By no means, I'm not saying it couldn't happen. I'm just saying, like we're looking at it, man was found innocent by 2 courts, right? Was it 2 different courts?
One.
One or two? I thought it was 2.
Two.
I thought you went to
It was
2.
two.
Two, right?
It was
One,
2
one
different
in
courts
Texas,
found innocent. If I'm the NFL and you're telling me you suspend me for 2 years because of the optics, as a player, I'm looking at that like, look, I get this don't look right, but 2 years is kind of for somebody who's found innocent. And I feel like you're still punishing me thinking I'm guilty when I came off innocent. I thought the thing was innocent till proven guilty. That feels more like a guilty till proven innocent type of if it's 2 years.
I mean, it's just like you said. Like no matter what the NFL does, one side of the fence
Exactly.
is not going to be mad.
Exactly.
The players are going to be mad, or the public's going to be mad. So they just got to find.
And that's why I said, just go what you feel. Don't go based off what the MLB did or what anybody else did or what everybody else says to do. Do your, like you said, do your evidence, do your research. What do you think is the best punishment for this situation?
Yeah.
And those the hearing will begin Tuesday.
Yeah, Tuesday.
So
we'll know everything. We'll know what the decision is Tuesday.
it will start Tuesday. It doesn't say it could drag out a couple of days. We'll have to wait and see.
Hey, look, I know you love Baker Mayfield. Low key, if I'm Cleveland, I'm thinking Baker.
I mean,
Too late now.
I mean,
this right for a year.
It's just really, really quick, just from a football perspective. If you're the Browns and Deshaun's done indefinitely, the Browns just browned on themselves.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, anybody would, but I'm not gonna say that because anybody would took a chance on. Like, it was the Saints. I mean, you might have him for 2 years at max, but you would still took the chance. Like anybody would have failed out on it, but they did the right thing going for him. 26-year-old star quarterback, they did the right thing going for him.
I mean, you have to think that like they're not dumb. They definitely put some like
Incentives.
Not incentives.
It's like
they definitely put some verbiage
The language
in
in
there.
the
Like, you get suspended indefinitely. All right, all this money's voided. What, like 100%. So
I think Baker Mayfield should stay now.
no.
Because,
I think the bridge is burned.
No, what I'm saying is this: if Baker, it's a win. Well, think about it, both sides are in a tough spot. You come in, you play here for a year, you show out. You have the open market to test. You'll look good in the open market. You'll get paid. We have a chance to still compete and be competitive. We have a good roster. We got Amari Cooper. We got some weapons.
And then Baker's
it's a win-win.
And Baker's going to say that's why you signed Jacoby Brissett.
Yeah.
Let him go play.
Okay,
and you guys can suck
Carolina has a enough bread
and you guys can suck without Jacoby. I'll be free to go in the offseason.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
It's interesting, man.
We'll see what happens throughout the week with this because it's, I imagine, a very fluid and it's going to be a very reactive.
I'm thinking indefinite though. I think I'm gonna predict right now a year.
You think a year?
I think a year. That's what I'm thinking. I think a year.
I think the NFL is going to go for the jugular, make an example out of Deshaun Watson.
You think 2 years?
I think indefinite.
Indefinite.
I think they're going to make an example.
Man, I'd be hot if you tell me indefinite. You can't give me a day. How long suspended?
I think they might go.
I mean, Colin Kaepernick. Basically got it.
He got blackballed, but I mean, but you're telling me you suspend me indefinitely, and that hold on, you talking about no pay?
Yeah, that contract will void.
Sheesh, bro. I think the NFLPA would come in and step in. I think they have to step in at that point.
I still don't think they'd want to.
Well, again, in order to do that, they would have to go through all 32 representatives from the teams and decide if that's something they want to do.
Yeah.
I mean, bro, it definitely suspends
I
no money.
I don't know the players. I don't know the look that will give players.
I think I look like, it definitely no money.
Well, that just tells you, like, don't do what he did. Don't.
Yeah.
It sends a it sends a message.
But God, somebody else go do something stupid.
I mean, inevitably somebody's going to do something stupid. Like, I mean, yeah.
But the precedent would be set hypothetically, but
man.
We'll see what happens. It's going to be very interesting to see. But
Browns fans.
In other news, Gronk retired again.
He'll be back.
Stay at the house.
Yeah, Drew Rosenhaus said, "Don't be surprised if Tom Brady reaches out to Gronk in the middle of the year, depending how the team's looking."
I saw it, bro. I saw like, Gronk retired. What's your breakfast? I know he's coming back, but let's be honest, he's coming back mid-season. He's gonna take the time off, relax, chill out, rest his body, and then by mid-season, when Tom Brady's like, "Hey, it's time," he'll be back. Let's be honest, bro. Come on, you really believe this retiring? Come on now.
So let me propose this question to you guys then. Gronk arguably, off the top of my head, I believe owns most of the stats all time among tight ends. At the end of the day, do you think Gronk is the best tight end in the history of the NFL? Because I got a name, but I think this guy will
Please
top.
don't say Jason Witten.
No, I think this guy will top Gronk as one of the greatest.
Kelsey?
Yeah, I think Travis Kelce is going to be that guy.
He's playing in the league a long time though. Actually, I never think about how long he's been in the league. Also,
Yeah,
been dogging the NFL for a while too.
damn. That's
and
tough.
the injury thing isn't a problem.
I think
with
about
Kelce.
guys like Tony Gonzalez. I love me some Antonio Gates back in the day, but
I'm gonna tell Gates still.
Kellen Winslow.
Yeah.
Gates, hey, Antonio Gates was nasty.
He's not the GOAT tight end, but he's in the conversation of like top 3.
Yeah,
I would say.
I don't know, bro. Because
If he's in the top 3, he's 3. You know.
yeah.
Respectfully to everybody else, he's 3.
where'd you put Kellen Winslow?
5. He's in the top 5.
Top 5, 6.
He's in the top 5.
I'm trying to think.
Tony Gonzalez, he's got to be in the conversation.
Yeah.
I would need to see a list of tight ends, honestly.
It's hard because there's a lot of tight ends in there.
But I would say he can do it all. He can block.
And look,
He can
man,
catch. He's big.
look, man, prime Gronk that dude was different.
He can move. He can break some tackles. I mean, I don't know, but it's tough to say. I don't know if I say definitely. He's definitely top 5. I don't know if I can say the best. I don't know if I can say the best though. I have to look at the list of tight ends.
Is Gronk top 3?
Do you like him better than Travis Kelce?
I think Travis Kelce's my GOAT tight end, bro.
Over
I
Tony
think
Gonzalez,
Kelce will.
The
Is
slipperiness
he the
of
best for his franchise?
yeah, the slipperiness of it, like his ability to like he's with 6'5", like 2'4", the way he can slip in and out of breaks is crazy.
So you take him with Tony Gonzalez though?
Yeah,
Okay, let's also say this. Do you think also the offense with Pat Mahomes, like who was Tony Gonzalez playing with?
Trent
in
Green.
Kansas City.
Trent Green.
Yeah, bro. I mean,
A solid
Trent Green,
quarterback.
Matt Ryan.
he had Larry Johnson right back there running the ball and stuff. I mean, the game has changed, but I wouldn't be against Travis Kelce being up there either though. They're definitely both up in that top 5.
They're great tight ends at the end of the day.
They're all great tight ends. I don't know if I can say he's the GOAT though. I have to look at the list of tight ends, bro. 'Cause I'm thinking about. Oh, also I think what's his name from Dallas? I thought the one from the Colts. I can't think of his name either. He was great too. I don't think he was up there top.
Dallas Clark,
Yeah, Dallas Clark was a great tight end. I don't think he was, no, not top 5. I'm just thinking about great tight ends.
the best gloveless tight end.
Oh,
but
Shannon
that is-
Sharp. You gonna disrespect Shannon Sharp like that?
I'm-
That's what we gonna do, Shannon
he
Sharp.
was a big ass slot. I don't want to hear that. Big ass slot.
Hey, Alex, Shannon Sharp, bro. We gonna disrespect that man?
He's top 6 or 7.
I mean, he got rings too,
I think.
and he played in the offense with a 2,000-yard rusher. He didn't get the touches like these guys got. He put
Phooey.
In no order, in no order, my top 5. Antonio Gates is in there.
Yeah.
Gonzalez is in there. Gronk's in there. Kelsey's in there. Maybe
Mike Dicker. No,
Hell no.
No, we don't talk about Mike Ditka.
Zach Ertz. No, Greg Olson. Greg Olson was tough, and Greg Olson was tough in his prime.
I put Jimmy Graham before I put Greg Olson.
You bugging.
No,
You bugging.
Yo, you don't.
Greg Olson was way more effective for longer. Jimmy Graham was good.
Jimmy Graham was in New Orleans,
But he changed
Yeah,
it.
but then once Seattle
but
got
also
him,
you
he
got
wasn't the guy no more.
I think Jimmy Graham revolutionized the position.
Exactly.
True. He was.
Him and Gronk in 2011 going back and forth for the
But
all-time.
Tony Gonzalez is the same thing. Played basketball player also, just like Antonio Gates.
But Jimmy Graham exceeded, and it's maybe because of Breeze in the system. But Jimmy Graham,
Then Vernon Davis changed the game. Fast.
who?
Vernon Davis. Remember Vernon?
I forgot
49ers?
about Vernon Davis. He was a
Vernon
fun
Davis
name.
was fast, bro. And big.
Big ass slot, like I said.
Jeremy Shockey was cool, too.
Shockey
Okay,
was.
now you just throwing some names.
I'm
that are
just
like in
saying,
the
he's got all
20s.
cool. I'm just saying, he's got
I
all
would-
cool.
it
He talking
would-
about Jimmy Graham.
He changed the
I take all those
position.
guys over those guys. I take Jimmy Shockey. I take Greg Olson. They have better careers.
But the thing about he's a generation defining tight end. Like he's the like
If you want to look at the two guys who changed the position in the 2010s, it's Gronk and Jimmy Graham.
Okay, then. Let's go like this. Okay, this is how I'm looking at it.
Witten deserves some talk because I think Witten,
Hey, see, I'm out of line, but he talking about Jason Witten.
not top, but he's
Okay.
above those guys.
I
you
know
just
I'm
listed.
taking number 1 now. Tony Gonzalez is my number 1 tight end still.
Okay,
Because
Gonzalez.
you brought up changing the game. Tony Gonzalez was athletic, big.
Hey,
he set
Gonzalez.
the precedence for like
Yes,
being
I would
a
take
great
Tony
tight end.
Gonzalez.
Yeah.
Then I take
Yeah,
Gronk, Travis Kelce,
That's fair.
that's
where
fair.
I'll
That's
go.
fair.
That's
That's
fair.
fair. I would go
and Uncle Shannon. That goes on.
Gronk right now. I think Kelsey will pass him, and then Gonzalez.
Okay, I switched actually. Shannon, then Travis Kelce. Sorry, I got
Just to
Shannon,
move-
Shannon got to go 3, bro. I got to switch that. I'm sorry. No disrespect to Uncle Shannon, bro.
Okay. What about you, Makai?
I gotta go Kelsey at 1. I'll go Tony Gonzalez at 2, 3.
Oh.
I gotta throw Antonio Gates in there. I love
Ooh,
Antonio
so
Gates.
Gronk don't make his
So
top
Gronk
3.
not making your top 3?
Big dumb idiot, bro.
You
He stinks.
Oh, you said Antonio Gates?
Yeah, Antonio
I like
Gates.
that. I like Antonio
Antonio Gates was a dog.
He's
But
got-
this is my thing. Most of those guys we're looking at, like, I look at guys that play with running backs, like real good running backs, like, they don't get the catches like those guys do today. Like, Antonio Gates played with LT. Shannon Sharp played with Terrell Davis.
But it's just you got to think about it though. Like in the '80s and late, early '90s, you run a damn play action, like, oh god, what is this wizardry? Like, you fooled the hell out of people if you could just
And I mean,
play action fake and dump it off.
even with Gates, LT. I mean, that dude was arguably the best running back of the 2000s.
yeah.
Like, so I mean,
I'm just saying, if you gave those guys, like, today's, like, fluidity where the tight ends out there running all kind of routes and stuff like that,
yeah.
Vernon Davis be a beast, Shannon Sharp, Tony Gonzalez, all those would be cold. But I stick by my list. I like my list. I like all y'all lists, actually. They're all good. I like Antonio
Everybody's
Gates.
list is good. It's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think, yeah.
That's a good one. We should start doing top 3, top 5 for everything. I love to do top 5 for running backs one day, bro. I got an interesting take. Y'all probably won't like my running back list.
LT's not gonna be on my list. Stinks.
You've a personal vendetta against him, though.
Bro, hey, don't
yeah.
help my man. Tell my guy coming up, bro. That's how I look at it, bro. That was my guy, bro.
Maybe if we got time, we'll throw that in there.
He would remember one though. He's just in there.
Yeah. So Gronk retired. We'll see how long it lasts.
Fully.
I think he'll be back.
We mentioned earlier, Alvin Kamara is a guy who's potentially going to be missing some time. His hearing is set for August for his felony battery charge. We'll see what happens. The Saints did bring in David Johnson for, a workout earlier during minicamp. They didn't agree to a deal. So it's Mark Ingram, Abram Smith, Tony Jones Jr. currently.
Oh, they brought Mark Ingram back?
Yeah, we traded for him last year.
Oh, nice.
So that's cool. But
Like Mark.
nonetheless, the Saints, it's kind of a whole different team. With Michael Thomas coming back, they signed Jarvis Landry, they draft Chris Olave.
Woo.
You have Jameis back at the helm.
Yeah.
Do you feel there's going to be an impact without Alvin Kamara on the field?
I mean, he's a game changer. I mean, his ability to run in between the tackles, you can bounce him outside, you can throw him the ball and in screens. I mean, you can have him run receiver-esque routes and he'll kill people out there.
Did that last year.
He's a game changer. So losing that, obviously, I mean,
Potentially, we won't know.
It helps that you have better pieces around the edges to where you could kind of hide his absence. But I do think you guys need to trade for a guy. I would. That running back room is very unimpressive without.
You know who I call up? Kareem Hunt. He kind of say some similar things to what Alvin Kamara does.
And and then when Kamara comes back, you can just do a two-headed monster.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I'm just saying. I heard Philly was looking at Kareem Hunt too, possibly. Like, that might be something they want to do. But I wouldn't mind that in New Orleans because he gives you some of the same similarities. I agree with Makai the way he said Alvin Kamara is a big piece of that offense. He was amazing last year for that offense. Pretty much was the offense.
Yeah.
I love all he can do. I don't think he's the best back in the league, but I love all the things he can do because he can do everything. He's a Swiss Army knife, so I definitely agree with what Makai said.
No, I think, the latest report from Pro Football Focus said possibly 6 games is what they're thinking.
They might go 8, bro, just to be safe.
We'll wait and see. We'll wait and see what happens. Regardless, when this was posted, Alvin Kamara tweeted at Pro Football Focus and said, "Can y'all oh dang, what did he say? I have to pull it up now. It was quite. He clapped back at Pro Football Focus about this news.
Yeah.
Where is it?
In a way, it could be good for the Saints though, because he comes in a little bit healthier. You know about him getting beat up early in the season.
He said, "Can you tell us when Jesus is going to return to Earth?"
Jesus.
So he didn't like that. Pro Football Focus has already talked about his suspension, of course. Also, the Saints signed Demario Davis to a 1-year extension. Good for him. One of the better linebackers in the NFL.
Yeah.
Let's say hypothetically Kamara misses 6 games.
Yeah.
In the NFC, do you see the Saints still as a playoff contender? They were 1 game out last year with everything that happened to them. No Sean Payton this year. But you get a healthy Jameis Winston, ideally.
I think. Oh, go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
I was gonna say I just think that's putting a lot on Jameis because now you have no running game, nothing really to rely on. Basically, we have to throw the ball. Like everybody knows, like the one thing about Alvin Kamara is he can catch out the backfield, but he also can run. So I think they'll still be around. I don't think the NFC's that good this year. It's the weaker than it's been in a couple of years, but I think that puts a lot of pressure on Jameis Winston. Honestly, if I look at that's how I'm looking at it.
Honestly, I mean, what Javonte's saying, I think the best scenario for y'all, let's say you don't trade for anybody, you're just content with your running back room. Yes. I think the best case scenario for y'all, if he does get 6 games, is you go 3-3. You get him back, he's healthy, get rolling, and hopefully he's been training, he's ready to go, and just
not like Zeke training in Mexico.
Okay. Cabo Zeke was different. Okay, we acknowledge that. We forget that era of Zeke. All right, new Zeke.
I'm looking at the first 6. Falcons, you can beat them. Buccaneers, that's probably a loss. Then Panthers.
You said that, but
they play their best ball against them ever.
Yeah, that is true. Panthers, Vikings, Seahawks, and Cincinnati.
Damn, y'all might go 4-2 out of that.
That might not be bad.
That's a winnable stretch right there.
If Jameis is back 100% and not on no BS.
Honestly, I think that might work out. If it's 6 games, that's perfect because the rest of that schedule is kind of tough with the Cardinals, the Raiders, Ravens. Steelers, Rams, 49ers. It gets start getting hard. So
y'all gonna need them for that.
Yeah, and you'll get them fresh. That might be. Hey, it might work out. You better hope. 6.
I think this team. I think it's a team that can very easily contend for a wild card spot, depending how you feel about Brady.
No, Alex, say
They
what you
can-
really
they
want
can-
to
they
say.
can make it- they
Say what
can-
you really want to say.
They can make a move for that division.
There you go.
They can win the
That's
South.
What I wanna hear. The
That's
division.
what you wanted.
That's what he was saying. He was trying to be all by like, oh yeah, we'll compete.
Hey,
for
they
it.
swept Tampa the last 2 years in the regular season. Like you mentioned, they play the best ball against Tom Brady.
for whatever damn reason.
It's because it's Tom Brady.
Then they dropped the damn egg against rookie Jalen Hurts and getting cooked by Alshon
Twice.
Jeffrey.
Twice we get cooked by Jalen Hurts. But hey,
Hey,
we
if Baker- if
we
Baker
beat Tommy
Mayfield-
Boy. That's all that matters.
Yeah.
If Baker Mayfield gets to Carolina,
Oh yeah,
you ready to say that's the division.
It's GG. GG.
Oh,
Y'all get
Matt
tore
Rule's
up.
going to run the South.
Oh yeah.
CMC's back healthy 100%.
Oh,
my God.
Robbie Anderson doesn't retire.
I'm just stopping you at the whole Christian Kirk being healthy thing. Oh my god, that dude sees somebody sprint, his hamstrings start hurting. Hell no.
I don't like to move him. I would move him, bro.
Hell yeah, me too. They ain't got, I mean, they're gonna suck anyway. So I mean, it's like, why not
Might
get
as
rid
well.
of this expensive?
Baker come. He saved the day, bro.
Might as well.
Nah, but like you said, I think they definitely can win the division. They're gonna be competitive. And how those first 6 games look, 4-2, that'd be great. I mean, that's a great way to look.
Without Kamara, assuming. But
Yeah,
Trade for a guy. Trade for a guy.
I still would trade for a running back. Yeah,
we'll
never
see
have too
what
many running
happens.
backs.
Yeah.
I think, Makai, you had some little fun lineup options you can play with us, right?
Yeah. Let me
Some fun little lineup games.
pull up this first one.
It's those,
The like $15 ones.
Yeah.
Oh, I love these. I already play these by myself, bro. By rule. That sounds bad, bro. I already play by myself in my head. Like, okay, who will I take?
I think of like 3 different scenarios. Okay, this is my big dollar team, and then there's my budget team, and then there's like the
I
one.
did my room thing. I'm like, okay, who do I take? Especially like basketball. I'm like, who am I take?
This by the way, Pro Football Focus Fantasy Football Twitter account posted this 6 hours ago, and obviously has the $4, $3, $2, and $1 options,
Okay.
and you have your running back, quarterback, receiver, and tight end. You have $10.
Okay.
Okay.
So when I list these guys, I'm listing from
Dollar amount?
$4 to $1.
Okay.
All right. So quarterbacks: Mahomes, Murray, Prescott, Rodgers.
Okay. Aaron's $1.
Yeah. Running back, you got Dalvin, Najee, Joe, and Chubb. Running back.
Chubb's $1.
Chubb's $1.
I'm gonna be budgeting, boy.
Yeah, I know. I had to spend all my 10.
Can I keep the rest?
Oh, no, keep that money.
Okay. Keep going.
Receivers, you got Mike Evans, Keenan Allen, Cortland Sutton, and Sky Moore.
Okay.
And then tight end, Kelsey, Andrews, Pitts, and Waller.
Okay.
You got $10.
$10. Okay.
Who's the receivers again you gave?
Evans, Allen, Sutton, Moore.
Okay.
Okay, Makai, you be the math guy. Okay. Keep us on track here.
Okay.
Quarterback wise, it was Mahomes, Allen.
Mahomes, Murray, Prescott, Rodgers.
Okay. Well, give me Aaron for $1.
Okay.
Who was after Dalvin Cook?
Najee
And it was Joe Mixon, and then
and Chubb.
okay, give me Dalvin Cook.
Okay, so 5,
Give me Cortland Sutton.
7.
And who's the $3 tight end?
Mark Andrews.
Oh, give me Pitts is below him, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, give me Pitts.
Mark Andrews is one of the best tight ends in the game. What are you
No,
talking
Kyle
about?
Pitts. No, scratch it. Give me Mark Andrews.
Exactly. Use your $10.
Hey, I was
damn
gonna
it.
Yeah,
Gosh.
Oh, man.
yeah. So Rodgers, Cook, Sutton, and Mark Andrews.
My thing is like, why the hell is Keenan Allen at $3? That dude stinks. Let's just be real. Let's have that conversation. He's always been overrated.
That's Johnny's guy, bro. Y'all always tell me, bro, he can run routes, though.
Forget them
Hey,
damn
you know what it is, bro?
routes.
We just say, okay, he does really had the playoffs and says we don't see him on the big moments and stuff like that. I think we just forget about him. You put him on a team like the Chiefs, then we see him a little differently.
With that hairline, stay off the damn game. Mm-mm.
Hey, at least he knew when to let it go, bro. He knew when to let it go.
Just go ball, bro. At that point.
Oh man, let me go Rodgers.
Okay,
Actually, you know what? Who was $3? Was that Josh Allen at $3?
Murray.
Murray's at $3.
I thought it was Josh Allen.
He's good for the first 8 weeks, but no.
Oh my god, because of Cliff. Because of Cliff.
Let me go Aaron Rodgers,
Okay.
Joe Burrow. Oh no, not Joe Burrow.
Joe
Joe
Mixon?
Mixon. My bad.
All
Joe
right.
Mixon.
All right, 3.
That's $3.
You finna spend on these skill players.
Yeah, give me Kelsey.
Okay, so you got 7. So you got $3 left.
Okay, and then give me Keenan Allen. Is
Yeah,
Keenan Allen $3?
your receiver room is up.
Hey, Aaron Rodgers. Hey, we always say Aaron Rodgers is like that, so hey, he finna make it work.
We do not stand that trash.
All right, what's yours looking like then?
I got to take K1. It's my guy.
Shocker.
Give me Joe building that Oklahoma backfield.
Shocker.
And then give me Cortland Sutton.
Are you taking Mark Andrews at
Mark
tight end?
Andrews.
Sheesh.
Down to a science.
Say you love Oklahoma. Well, say you love Oklahoma.
So 3 Sooners and then 1 SMU Mustang.
He should have went to Oklahoma. He was from Texas.
Yeah, but
He's right down the street.
Yeah, went to SMU.
I like that. That's a good lineup. I like all your lines, bro. Mark Andrews is a beast, bro. I like Mark Andrews a lot.
Stud.
The biggest reason why this was trending is because why the hell is Aaron Rodgers $1?
$1.
Why is Why is Chubb $1?
They must not watch that playoff game.
That's all they watched.
That's all you need to watch. Watch that playoff game.
Anywho.
And you have another one?
And the other one is, hold on.
He's got 2.
Nice.
Okay, so this is by Bleacher Report Gridiron.
Okay.
They put out asking who's the best backfield in NFC North. So, obviously, we all know the NFC North teams.
Yeah.
But for the Bears, they have David Montgomery and Khalil Herbert. Obviously, you have Dalvin, and then who the hell is that?
It's not McKinnon back there no more. Or what's
Madison?
Oh, Madison, yeah.
Alexander Madison?
Oh,
Yeah.
hell no.
Yeah.
That tells you how much I respect that dude if I don't even know his damn name. And then, obviously, Packers have A.J. Dillon and Jones, and then Swift and Jamal.
It's easy for me, Detroit.
Yeah.
Swift and Jamal.
Yeah.
That's the better back. I think Detroit's a stud.
I thought you said Chicago.
No, Detroit.
No, Detroit.
That's the best backfield. DeAndre Swift's a stud, bro.
I'm taking Dub Bears.
Really?
So
I love David Montgomery, bro.
Over Swift?
Montgomery's underrated.
I like
very
Swift.
underrated.
I think Williams is a good back. And I think Swift is I think he could be elite back.
I'm just very glad nobody said Packers.
Or Vikings. Well, I'm glad you didn't say Vikings. He didn't know the other back.
What the hell's with 5? Is that Jamal Charles?
No, I think DeAndre Swift provides you kind of like a rare mixture of his ability to almost be 2 different backs in the sense of he can run up the middle, be a bruiser.
Yeah.
But at the same time, he's sneaky. He gets out of the backfield. He'll catch the ball and make a guy miss. And Jamal Williams is a very underrated running back.
Yeah, I like him.
Also, he's in anime, so
Oh, no, don't get me wrong.
he is poggers, as you say.
I love Williams. He's a guy.
You don't like Swift, though.
Hell no. Bro, all I needed to see was it like week 1 or 2 of his rookie year,
come
and he
on,
ran
no.
he ran that route into the end zone and put it on the money.
Don't do that.
At that point, I thought
Don't do
all them people in the stands were gonna go out there and stomp his ass out. That was crazy as hell to
Don't
lose
do
a game.
that.
Hey,
like
you
that.
know what? If that's the case, you better bet for dropping the ball. Marquise Brown, we need to talk about him then sometimes.
Whoa,
I ain't drop no balls. Wide, right in the face.
Why are we bringing up?
I'm just
Oklahoma?
saying, bro. You got my man Swift for one bet. I see Marquise Brown do it multiple times.
That, and it's just like I saw the way he was used to Georgia, and I just like what kind of treads left on his tires. Like realistically, like dead ass.
George does kind of that thing they do.
David Montgomery, bro. If they had a competent offensive line, this guy would be in the conversation as one of the best running backs in the game.
He would. I will admit that. Yeah, David Montgomery is a guy I feel like is being handicapped by his offense.
Well, I'm glad you talked about Chicago. I'm sure we're not going to talk about them much this season. I expect them to be pretty bad.
Justin Fields and David Montgomery going to carry.
to
Gary,
4
what?
wins.
What receiver? Who
4 wins.
Who he throw it to?
Hey,
He's
hey.
Darnell
Hopes and
Mooney.
dreams?
Hey, Darnell Mooney's sneaky.
Darnell Mooney's great,
Man,
man.
come on
Hey,
now.
hey.
Let me ask you this. Right now, who's the worst in the division? Who you have going the worst in the division record-wise?
Probably the Bears.
Because you love Detroit now, and Detroit made some moves. He loved Detroit.
Detroit's
him and
bottom.
DeAndre love Detroit.
No, it's going to be Chicago.
Still banking on Jared Goff's crazy.
I'm banking on Dan Campbell and the culture.
And we go see Hard Knocks.
But also, I mean, the Bears have the Bears have no favors for Justin Fields.
Yeah,
the offensive
they
line
really
is still pretty bad.
Yeah.
That's the problem with me is the offensive line and a young quarterback.
Like, I don't think
And you hired a defensive-minded coach in year 2 for Fields, which won't help him out at all.
I don't think he played 18 games. I think he's gonna miss some time because they're gonna be.
Yeah,
He's
just
gonna
Fields
get hit
is-
sometimes, bro.
That's my thing about it. Towards the Lions, I can build on what I saw last year, which was like a competitive team throughout 17 games.
They did make some moves in the offseason. They got some more receiver.
They got DJ Chark, they got Jameson Williams
Got your
coming
running
in.
game. I mean,
But the guy throwing the damn ball is not.
You don't need to be Aaron Rodgers.
you got
You need to
Stroud
be
the Bucks.
competent, though. He can't, bro.
I need you to be I need Jared Goff to be competent to win 7 games.
He's just like Carson Wentz. He'll roll out, run a boot, and there'll be no routes to that side of the field. He'll be just staring it down like somebody's going to get open, damn
But
it.
you know what? Also, I would add to that is that the NFC North kind of all got better. I think everyone got like a little. Nobody got better.
Yeah.
Like I feel like Green Bay got a little worse. I mean, Minnesota made some good moves.
So Kirk Cousins a quarterback.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So like everybody's pretty much on the same page.
Nobody moved the needle up.
No.
And again, I need Jared Goff to outdo Justin Fields. All that matters.
No, Justin Fields is going to have a breakout year. They're going to find a way to mitigate like the offensive lineman not being.
Hey, I love that support. He didn't go to Oklahoma. He supported him heavy. I like that.
He should have went to Oklahoma. That's the thing.
I knew it was
I
going
feel like you
somewhere.
said that about every player who didn't go to Oklahoma.
Because if you come to Oklahoma, we're going to get you taken in the first round for quarterback.
Lincoln Riley make sure of that, right?
Well, we don't.
Before he left.
We don't call him Lincoln Riley.
What do you call him?
Schmuck that can't cook steaks.
Don't talk about DeAndre's guy like that.
It's crazy how quickly you flipped on Lincoln Riley
Hey,
like
bro.
that.
He flipped on us.
Loyalty.
I mean,
man.
yeah, he kind of did, but he flipped on you guys
In the middle of
first.
a season of us potentially winning a national championship, say, you know what? I want to go out to California
Yeah.
and leave the
Spencer Rattler
palace.
said it's time to get up. Spencer Rattler said deuces too.
Oh, he's going to tear up the SEC.
Oh no! Come on now.
He's going to tear it up, bro.
Oh,
That's my guy.
Speaking of SEC,
Oh, Lord. Here we go. Go ahead and do your thing.
Kenneth, you got the mic. You got the mic on. Can you hear me pretty well? Okay. We're back.
oh, man.
I could come out of the closet now. Finally, after how long has it been since Colt McCoy left?
He got drafted in
2010.
You know what's crazy?
2010, yeah.
Nobody. You want to talk about the South Lake Hero quarterback coming in this year?
Gwen Ewers?
Yeah,
He's a
5-star.
stud.
No one.
He's
But now
a
you
stud.
talking about? See you. What about?
But by the time Arch comes in, he'll have one more year of eligibility left.
They think it's going to be like a
Hold on.
seamless transition between the two.
Huh?
What do you mean they?
You think Arch is senior year?
His redshirt year?
In the
You
damn
think-
SEC?
hold on. You think Arch Manning is going to sit a year?
Oh no, he won't.
Yeah, I'm really coming in to start.
Quinn's in
The
that.
job is mine.
Quinn's got a year to really kind of have fun in the Big 12, and then
Johnny was talking. Me and Johnny was talking about this last night. He was like, "What if Quinn tears it up? Heisman candidate. Does Arch change schools?"
Got to.
I
at that
mean,
point.
it wouldn't shock me.
I think he's still come. I think because the Mannings, I would think he would compete. I'd be like, hey, I think he wants to compete.
I mean,
mean,
Eli didn't want to go to San Diego. Do you remember that?
That is true. I mean, hey,
Staying loyal to Steve Sarkisian's crazy as hell, bro.
hey, bro, he puts out pro quarterbacks.
Bro, but it's like you're not
Tua, all
you're
you
not
got-
going to win a damn thing.
No, I mean,
See, that's my
Alabama's
see, that's
like you take that out of the.
See, Texas, we're
equation.
gonna be booty still. We're gonna win 6-7 games.
when's the SC switch? Isn't that like 2025? Something like
It
that?
would be the first year that he starts.
It would be his first year.
Yeah.
Arch's first year.
I mean, look.
By
I
the
like
way,
him.
for those who don't know, Arch Manning committed to Texas. I didn't get the headline out, but that's what happened.
What I would say is, for me, I think I think he's gonna be a stud quarterback. I think
you will too.
they'll be good depending on what that draft class, that rookie draft class looks like. I gotta see what the class look like. That's what's gonna depend on. What his
And then
class
that's the
looks like
problem with
coming in.
Texas. They just throw money in all the draft classes. And I mean, look,
recruiting classes, not draft classes.
recruiting,
Yeah, that's why I said draft class.
Thank you,
Recruiting
Javante.
classes. Yeah, you won't.
No,
At least you fall behind me. It made me feel better.
No, I mean, if I look at Arch Manning, I mean, it's crazy that I think this is a kid who probably I can't think of a quarterback that's been this heavily looked at coming out of high school, going to college.
He's a Manning, bro.
He's a Manning, and he's good. And the son
Well,
of Coop.
to be determined.
Bro, I just imagine that having Peyton Manning as an uncle is like that's a computer, right there. Like, imagine breaking down just film. He's showing you all kind of like, hey, don't see this.
Hey,
this.
you gonna sit there and
I bet he's ready to
you
play
gonna
right now.
sit there and Cooper to give him the genetics.
Oh, just fuck Eli, right?
Yeah, Eli won two
he
Super
beat
Bowls.
Tom twice, damn it.
I've been said Eli is the one I look
He
at.
left Cooper and Eli out of this
Hey,
conversation.
hold on. Cooper, cool. I know you got the neck issue and everything like that, but Eli, I've been said Eli overrated without the titles. I take Don McNabb.
Hey, you want to talk about loyalty? Eli's the only one that played with one team his whole career.
True.
And how many years did he have successful? Like, where we really thought about, Giants are really doing something. 2?
How many rings does he
real
have?
runs.
He kept Tom from having damn near 10 of them things.
He
We stand
prevented
him.
Tom
That's why he's
Brady.
doing great because he kept Tom too.
He threw 2 effort balls in the Super Bowl and it worked.
But we over here talking about
Do you know
Eli
how
Manning
many
now.
times we throw up 2 effort balls
You know, but that's a
and
crazy
it never
thing.
works?
I'm not the biggest Don McNabb fan, but Don McNabb get taught no love, and I think Don McNabb's 10 times better than Eli Manning.
Well, that's because Donovan McNabb's
And Don McNabb went to the Super Bowl. He lost, but Don McNabb was won more NFC championships, playing in more games. Come on now. Don't give Eli. I love Eli. He's great on ESPN, but come on, guys.
Nah, Donovan McNabb.
He's where he is.
Rest in piss.
Oh my goodness.
I just need to show you the Washington Donovan McNabb.
But back to what we were talking about, guys.
Both
Sorry.
Arch. So with Arch. I mean, look, this is a kid. My guy's gonna be a hater and say that he's not there.
He's a
yet.
hater unless he commits to Oklahoma, then he'll change up.
I don't want his little ass.
I mean, so,
bro.
so like for Texas, right? I think let's just say if it all worked, if Arch, goes into his first year with the Longhorns, they join the SEC. I can't think of a bigger storyline or headliner than Texas joins the SEC with Arch Manning to take on Alabama, LSU, Georgia, because
Maybe Ole Miss.
Ole Miss, yeah.
Because in the West, we don't know they're going to be the West or the East, do we?
I think we know, but I forget which
They're
conference.
in the East. I think whichever one of them get in the East has a better chance to win faster.
Yeah.
The West is just so tough, and everybody just beats each other up. I mean, Georgia's legit now too, and stuff like in the East, but I look at the West.
It's just crazy.
with that receiver room.
Hey, bro.
It's just crazy.
All they got is 4 tight ends on that damn team. And then Brock Vandegrift, who said, "Well, you know what? I'm gonna stay home at Georgia," and left us at Oklahoma.
Alex, how many games have you watched of him? Have y'all watched any games of him? Have watched any of his games?
Of Arch?
Yeah, like any of the ESPN games they play. You know, at the beginning before
I've seen one game.
ESPN high school
Yeah, I've
games?
seen one game, and then I've just watched his highlights.
I thought look, I'm not a Texas fan. I'm not a Texas fan. I'm not an Oklahoma fan, so I'm not biased to either one. I'm just middle ground. I'm a UCLA guy, but I sit here in the middle. Hey.
Hold up, you're UC.
I went to Texas Tech, but I love UCLA. That's like my favorite college. I went to Texas Tech.
Interesting.
But I will say, I look at what people have said. I look at Texas. I say, I'm not gonna say Texas is back because they got a lot to prove. It's great to see Texas get this kind of talent. Who's not even he plays out in Louisiana, don't he? You only play here in Texas.
But New Orleans.
Yeah, to see him because think about look at me how much talent has left Texas. That Matthew Stafford, Angela, these are guys you should have had. So to see them get a guy like this shows that there has been improvement. I don't know if that's just Steve Sarkisian or the NIL deal.
Probably.
But
the
I mean, there's
deal.
some improvement there. Now, will they win? That's the question. But it's great to see you get a talent like this.
Yeah,
So,
I think
I respect it.
again, I've yet to see a quarterback come out of high school and get this much national attention.
They say he can move too. He's mobile.
He did-
Look who he's playing against.
You know what's so crazy though? This might. Hey, I'm gonna go on the record right now. This might be the best quarterback class. 'Cause I heard. Okay, so the dude is going to USC, second in this class. The one that DeAndre's all hyped about.
Malachi Lemon. No, not Lemon. Malachi Nelson.
Yeah, we like him.
I mean,
I've
he
seen
would
him.
have been cool at Oklahoma, but have fun out there.
Hey, best
I know he's good, though. He been cool at Oklahoma.
would Arch be cool at Oklahoma?
No.
Man, he said right now.
Look who he's playing against. It's a JV football team he's playing against, bruh. He's the biggest guy out there. I don't want to see you play schmucks every damn week.
Okay, look.
Is it because that team is full of white DBs? Is that why you're saying that?
No, I'm so they're all tiny.
Even the third quarterback in that class, I saw him for the first time. He has the braids. I think he might be going to Tennessee. 6'6", the big light skin dude.
Oh, yeah, he's known for being at 7-on-7 wearing pajama bottoms.
Yeah, he don't throw no interceptions for real. He only had one interception all season.
I like his arm. His arm talent.
He's the
is
third
crazy.
quarterback in that class. That class looks like it might be legit. Like that might be a legit good class.
Yeah.
You might have 3 studs. But back to Arch Manning. I haven't watched that many games of him. I've seen the highlights a little bit.
Looks good.
Of course, I mean you're also a Texas guy, but he does look okay. I think he's gonna be a stud. I think also having Peyton Manning, Eli Manning,
Cooper.
Coop.
There you go.
and Grand Pops.
No, we don't talk about Archie Manning.
Why not? He
He
produced
sucked
them
for-
all.
He sucked for them.
He was a schmuck.
But he produced all this great.
He's a schmuck.
Okay, having all that experience and all that just knowledge.
There you go. Better.
I think he'll come in with the right mindset. I think he'll come in with a chip on his shoulder, knowing that hey, I have a target on my back. I have this last name. I gotta show up. Even I heard his Twitter handle's pretty simple. High school student or something like that. I heard it's very simple.
He just made it too.
Yeah, I heard
And
he just made it to
already,
me.
already has like 60K too.
Yeah,
he
he's
made
on
it
social
in the made
media.
the post about hook 'em or whatever. I'm committed to the Longhorns. Something
Yeah,
like that.
he's very chill. So I think that's a good thing. Also, hey, I do feel sorry for my man Lane Kiffin because he was going crazy trying to get this kid. So
Yeah.
I feel bad for him. I hope he's feeling better.
Because he said no to pretty much every. Well, they were all SEC schools, right? Except for Clemson.
Yeah, it basically came down to Clemson and Texas, really.
Yeah.
Which I don't know why the hell you'd ever go to Clemson. So,
I mean, the quarterback pedigree. I mean, that's there.
who?
Trevor Lawrence.
Well, the guy that threw the most nastiest interceptions I've ever seen in my damn life.
Deshaun. Oh, never mind. Him.
The guy that's about to get definitely suspended from the NFL.
Hey, Taj Boyd wasn't a bad quarterback when he was
His
there.
arm was weak as hell. Go back and watch that film. He was underthrowing people that was wide the hell open. I love Taj Boyd too, but just watch the old film, bro. That was my guy. I wanted to be Taj Boyd so bad.
I mean, if it's about quarterback, I guess you gotta say USC technically, even though they don't put no good pros. But
So I mean, it was Clemson, Texas, LSU, Georgia, Alabama.
I never went to LSU. That's what I would have thought. Because LSU, I think they're gonna have a top tier recruiting class every year. I believe in Brian Kelly. I believe Brian Kelly more. I believe in Steve Sarkisian.
Yeah.
To be real, you know what I mean. I think LSU could be legit again. Like I think one recruiting class for them, they get right. So,
But then Austin, the Longhorns came in with that fat NIL deal.
oh yeah, I
instead.
can't wait to see what that looks like.
Yeah, I'm sure he's got some kind of major.
Well, he probably
NIL
want a little
setup.
something in Austin. But
Yeah, for sure. But so that happened. Arch is now a Longhorn.
Texas fans.
hey, for now, let's see what your man. Come on, bro, you gotta get your man right.
Gwen Ewers, yeah, he's a stud.
Well, we don't know. We don't know if he's a stud yet. We gonna see.
He
if
has a
he's stud.
mullet. That's all I need to know.
Hey, you might need to cut it off. He ain't balling. Cut it.
He's a mullet. That makes him a legend already.
They say Tate Martell was a legend too. Where he at now?
It's just interesting because it's like you guys have had the quarterback talent. Like, you get the top tier guys in classes.
We do.
But then like the offense is just so redundant and just bare minimum, bare bones that
That
that makes them look bad.
That is true.
Because it's like you guys get beat by teams like Kansas. Like how the hell do you get beat by Kansas?
They're a basketball school.
And for some reason, I've always looked at Texas like more for known for running backs. I never looked at them for like quarterback. I mean, besides Vince Young, I really looked at them for like Ricky Williams, Jamal Charles. Good backs, you know what I mean?
Deontay
backs.
Foreman.
But if you look back at the recruiting class,
Sam
they
Ehlinger.
get the quarterbacks that like the high epsilon guys. They get those guys.
Do they?
Yeah, but when they get there, they don't develop them at all.
They ain't missing a lot too, though.
Think about it. Hudson Carr, second overall quarterback in his class.
Yep.
Now he's third string.
Yep.
Yeah, they had what's his name too? The black guy, tall, very athletic, can run.
Oh, you're talking about
Was Swift? Not Swift.
Swoops?
Swoops.
Well, they made him a
Swoops.
tight end.
Yeah,
He comes from where I come from in Texas, and we don't speak very highly of him.
But look at all the guys Texas missed on, like Johnny Manziel, Baker Mayfield, Robert Griffin.
Those are guys that like were late in the process.
Yeah,
and things like that.
See him go to Baylor and places like that's kind of crazy. But hopefully they'll look. It's like what I do with NBA, NFL. When Dallas Cowboys are relevant, it's good for the league. Lakers are relevant, it's good for the league. When the Texas Longhorns are good, it's good for the rivalry.
It's good for the sport.
It's good for college football.
Yeah.
You know what I got to say to that? Fuck them.
Let's now turn to some NBA action for the first time on the show, I might add.
Dun, 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 dun. Okay.
That's terrible, Kenny. Terrible. So, obviously, Makai, what's going on in the world of the NBA? The draft happened.
Yeah, the draft just happened last Thursday. Obviously, we went to the third consecutive draft of like, oh yeah, there's gonna be a lot of trades. Not anything notable happened besides D'Anthony Melton getting flipped to the Sixers.
I like that move, by the way.
For Danny Green, who hopefully Danny Green gets bought out and he gets to go home, go be a family man.
Kimba got traded.
Work on the podcast.
He's getting bought out by the
Kimba's
Pistons.
been bought out, yeah.
He'll probably end up. Yeah.
He's gonna be a family man.
Kimba?
Yes.
But I think Kimba's gonna get picked up by somebody for a minimum.
Ooh.
A minimum,
Hey, his team out there in the West Coast with LeBron James would probably take a chance on him and say like for a minimum contract.
He's within the budget.
Deal with Russ's ego and then his ego.
I don't think Kimba's bad if you play him. I think Kimba will take a backseat role, but if you play Kimba in limited minutes, I think he could be okay for you. Just as a come in and just score the ball.
He don't even score the ball no more, bro.
Wait, I think he shot like 36% last year. I don't know what he shot. I gotta look what he shot last year.
Them knees are chopped,
They
as a young
they
kid say. They cooked.
I'm like, Boston won that trade, bro. They got that deal. Hey, Brad Stevens.
Oh my God. Whatever.
Sheesh, man. I mean, speaking of the Lakers real quick. Actually, no, is there anything else from the draft notable, Makai?
I mean, I was just going to break. We just go through, like, the lottery real quick.
Yeah, that's fine.
What do you got?
So, obviously, the Magic shocked the world. They smoke screen, quote-unquote, talking about, oh, we're going to take Jabari Smith. I knew all along they were taking Paulo.
Really?
Paulo has a chance to be.
He had
all of
sent
them.
me the draft was Thursday.
Uh-huh.
On Tuesday, he had sent me a picture of his mock, like word for word, like his top 7 picks are right.
We talked about Coach. We talked about Keegan Murray at 4. I like Keegan Murray at 4. But to start with the number 1 pick with Orlando, I thought they were going to go Chet Holmgren. I thought that was really going to go because Jalen Suggs' relationship with him, and also I think he has the most potential in this class as far as he pans out. I think
Could
he'd
be
a real
Kevin
stud.
Durant.
But Paulo, I think, is ready to play right now. I think that's good for him because he needs somebody who can just score the ball. So I think that works. I like that pick.
I know what you're saying, the whole Jalen Suggs thing, but it's like Jalen Suggs ain't showing me nothing to be like, okay, like you're safe on the team. His ass might get put in a package here soon. His ass can't shoot, boy.
He might go to the G League, son.
But think about though. Look how many guards they have on their Buckeye. They have Markelle Fultz. You got Cole. And there's RJ Hampton. They're guard heavy. They gotta give us some guards.
Don't ever say RJ Hampton's name. Don't ever say that.
I'm just saying they got Cole Anthony. Cole Anthony's a good guy. I like Cole Anthony. Yeah. Markelle Fultz has been good when he's been on the floor.
Yeah.
You have 2 guys in front of him, like both point guards. You gotta start making some moves with these guards, bro. That's why I think they gotta start moving. I would package one of them with Mo Bamba this summer and see what I can get.
I mean, probably just get some picks and just add to
exactly.
add
any more
into
youth.
the fold.
Yeah.
But I get what you're saying. Yeah, 100%. I just think Paulo Banchero, I mean, they killed this pick. I mean, this guy, I think the best way to summarize his game is like Melo and Ben Simmons put together. Like if you took those 2 guys and just merged the game together.
Yeah,
good Ben Simmons. Good Ben
Simmons.
Simmons.
Okay.
And like the assets of Ben Simmons is like his size for one, because he's 6'10", 250.
Yeah.
His ability to put the ball on the floor and his willingness to pass.
Yeah.
He's not he's not like a LeBron James, he type shit, type passes.
He makes the right positions, yeah.
Yeah, he's very willing to pass. And his ability just to finish over both shoulders. He's got a great smooth jump shot. I know people are like, "Oh, he sweats 7 pounds of sweat every damn game."
Hey, it's pros. We got Gatorade. We got everything ready for him.
That's because Coach K had his ass out there slaving, doing every damn thing, make that team decent.
No,
In his
but
farewell
I
season.
agree.
Yeah.
You hit it right on the nail, bro. I agree with everything you said about that pick. I like him. I think he's ready to play right away. I think he's winning Rookie of the Year. I'll already say it right now. I think he's going to average 20 and 7. Easy. So, yeah, I like him.
Yeah, Rookie of the Year is kind of already typed up because ain't no these guys touching Paulo, bro. At 2, obviously the Thunder. Obviously, you're gonna take Chet at that point.
Yeah,
he's the biggest unicorn in the draft, quote unquote.
Most potential.
And I know some people get mad, like worried about his size. I mean, I don't worry about that because he only has. Okay, let's be honest. Jokic and Joel Embiid, the only 2 matchups you gotta look at and say they can really make bruise and beat him up down there. Most matchups he's gonna have most nights. He's not gonna be a guy who's gonna be very physically dominant, gonna post him up and stuff like that. So I think he'll be fine. I like his skill. I like his confidence. He has said that he's the best player. He'll be the best player in the league in a couple of years. And
he said he's coming into the league. He's the best player in the league already.
That's a lot of confidence for a guy coming in the league. So you must really be knowing you can do something. But I like him with those guys. I like Josh Giddey. I like Shea. I like the young talent they got there. So I think still building. Good move by Sam Presti. Keep on going.
Didn't Josh Rosen say the same thing?
Yeah.
Hey, man, don't do my UCLA man like that, bro. Calm down.
Yeah, he never got a fair shot.
Yeah, he didn't.
No.
He didn't.
My biggest thing with Chet is just like the Thunder just have so many young guys that like if you look at the roster, their roster median age is like 23.
Yeah.
Like
It's a young team.
They have no size. Like think about most of their players are guards and wings. They don't have really no bigs like that. Besides the other guy they got what's his name, Poe, something like that they go by. I forgot. He's been in the league for a little bit too. He's 7 foot, small forward, power forward.
Are you talking about Pokajevsky?
Yeah.
They said he was the next KD, and now his ass gonna be getting DMPs. The way this roster looking right now, that's like the Thunder. I worry about their development because they didn't develop Pokajevsky. He's still the same skinny ass dude.
Yeah.
Like I just worry about it. Like, and then people are like, oh, well, you look at Giannis before and then after, with like some development in Milwaukee. Not everybody's frame and genetics are built to like build like masses of muscle. And you look at Chet's, parents. His mom. Mom's a good height, and his dad's obviously really tall. That's where he gets his height from. But his dad's still slender too. Like
I think I look at it like, to your first point you made, I think they're waiting to get that guy who's really that transcendent star. But with his size, I don't really knock it. I think if he's strong, like internally, like he's actually like strong, like kind of like KD is. Like KD's like looks slim, but he has his own, can put a little weight on you.
Yeah.
If he can do that, I think he'll be fine. But I don't think you have to play him as like. I think they might play him as a 4. I think you can do that.
He's going to play as a 4.
And defensively, I don't worry about him. I think watching him at Gonzaga, I know he didn't play at the best talent always, but I like the style. I like his passing ability. I think he's a good defender. I think he's he anticipates very well, and I think he can shoot the ball very well. I think he's a solid player, bro. I like him with those guys that's with him, those guards. That's what I'm saying. Like,
It's just going to take some time. Like his game isn't fully rounded out. It's going to be interesting
for sure. And Thunder have nothing but time.
Yeah.
Losing's good for them.
Yeah, exactly.
They want to lose.
Exactly. With all those 17 picks in the next
17
3
picks.
All right, and then the Rockets, take the guy out of the top 3 that fell to them, and Jabari Smith.
Love the move.
I think he's cool.
I love him, bro. There.
If he doesn't get into the gym and learn how to do anything else but shoot, there's going to be a problem.
Okay, I agree with that. He has to get better. But what I like with him is that he can come in right now, defend, and play right away with those guys. They already have Jalen Green who's going to shoot the ball. Yeah. Kevin Porter Jr. is going to score the ball. Josh Christopher can score the ball. Sengun can score the ball. Now they have a guy who can come in there, defend, shoot. If he has to definitely tune out his game and work on some more things. But I think right now he fits perfectly with them. I like all their picks, though. I know we're not going into all the picks, but I like all the picks that the Rockets made. But I like him there. I think they would probably want Paolo also if they could have got him there. Not Chet, probably. But he comes in right away. I think he's easier to plug and play. Right from the start.
He plugs and plays into their lineup better because I feel like Şengün and Paolo have similar games. Whether they're both skilled big and they're not great defenders either way.
Yeah.
So I think this was the best case scenario for them.
And you still got Jalen Green who's going to put up shots. Kevin Porter Jr. is going to put up shots.
Yeah, Jalen Green going to get his shot. He's going to get his touches.
Yeah, Kevin Porter Jr. going to get his too. That's all I'm saying.
He going to look at Jabari. Get it off the rebound, rookie.
Yeah, exactly. And I think Steven Silas is going to get those guys out there and run. I watched a little bit of their press conference. He talked about he wants to get out there and run and get out there. Because he got 6'9" guy, bro. Get your easy buckets off, rim running. Corner threes, they could be really. I like that pick right there, bro. It works for me.
That's the thing is, ideally, that's what you want him to do, but his game isn't that yet. If you're like, hey, Jabari, dribble to your right, pull up. He can't even do that. It dribbles it off his feet.
Hey,
bro.
like you said about the OKC, we got nothing but time. We trying to lose. Hey, and how the Brooklyn Nets are looking, we got lots of time.
Oh yeah, with them picks coming in, they're gonna be A-okay. And then personally, I'll say second favorite pick in the draft. The Kings take Keegan Murray at Iowa, the
we talked about
small forward / power forward. I just love the fact that he's not flashy. He just comes in. He doesn't say nothing. Just hey, here's that 20 and 10. Deuces.
I love Keegan Murray the pick. I wish they could have probably traded back though. I think you could have got Keegan Murray later on and probably got some more assets. I think you could have probably traded with the Knicks and still got Keegan Murray at 11. I think he might have been. Or you could trade the Knicks and trade back in 8 or something like that. I think you could. Because the Knicks really wanted Jaden Ivey.
Yeah.
I would have pushed that to them and said, hey, you're going to give me a little extra? I'll give you the Jaden Ivey pick. I'll go get Keegan Murray a little bit later. I think you could have got him a little. I just wish they would have probably got more compensation for him. But I love the pickup as well because he's going to come in right away. He can play right there next to Sabonis and those guys. I know I'm getting with them. So I like the pick also. And it's smart. I'm glad they didn't go guard again and try to figure out. I'm glad they just went with what makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, obviously Jaden Ivey was the,
they can't do guards 4 years in a row, bro.
No, you drew a little, no. I get what people were saying because Jaden Ivey, I think, obviously is the best guard in this class.
Yeah.
And, his game is eerily similar to Jaws, but I think he's a better shooter already and better defender. But him and they've committed to De'Aaron Fox. They got rid of the guy that was his competition in the backcourt. And I believe in De'Aaron Fox. And him and Jaden just would have been neither one of the guys are ever going to shoot over 40% from three. They're both ball dominant from what we know now. They just needed a glue guy, and Keegan Murray is that. And I'm so glad they got it.
I agree, and would you even want to play Davion Mitchell, De'Aaron Fox, and Jaden Ivey all in the backcourt, all three that's your guards?
Davion Mitchell is a franchise backup point.
I don't know why they took him like that, but overall, I'm glad they did the right move. About time, Sacramento. Y'all on the right track.
Yeah, they're on the right track.
The problem with them, they don't know if they want to win right now. They want to just still tank. You should have traded Harrison Barnes 2 years ago.
No. This is perfect because Harrison Barnes is eerily similar to him, and he's the perfect vet for Keegan to come in and this is your guy. This is the guy you watch.
Yeah,
perfect. And honestly, I think they're gonna make playoffs next year. I'm a firm believer in that. If they stay healthy,
play in or playoffs. Hey, man,
playoffs.
You said we don't care, bro.
Playoffs. I think they're gonna be in the play-in and they're gonna be in the playoffs.
The Kings.
Yes.
Oh,
that is my
we gotta have a segment on that. We gotta talk about what you look. Hey,
De'Aaron Fox gonna show people, bro. He's still that guy.
You got something to drink over there, bro? What you want?
Oh my god!
I gotta see what you want. Go ahead, though.
Obviously, Jaden Ivey ends up falling to the Pistons' lap. They get the best guard to pair with Cade Cunningham.
That's why I don't get about that right there. If I'm the Kings, I would have did a swap right there and said, let me get Jeremy Grant. I'll give you this pick. Because you want to get out Jeremy Grant's contract anyway. I'll let you move up my spot. I'll keep 5. I'll take 5, and I'll get Jeremy Grant. Because Jeremy Grant's just like Keegan Murray, I feel like, because he can defend, and he's on a 1-year deal. So, say it doesn't work out, you can let him walk. You're not losing any salary. I'm sure Jeremy Grant would have resigned if you did trade for him, but that's what I'm saying. You could have still got Keegan Murray at 5 and had Keegan Murray behind Jeremy Grant, or play with Jeremy Grant because you can move Jeremy Grant to the 3 at times.
But didn't they already trade away Grant before the draft?
They did. That's what I'm saying. I would have made that trade beforehand. Yeah, I would have made that trade beforehand.
I just think, like, Jeremy Grant,
because you need him to defend and shoot, rebound, hustle.
The thing about him is, like, going into an environment like that, he just has, like, this mindset of, like, he's too big for his britches. Like, he's like, wherever I go, I want to be the number one option. Where do you think you could go and be the number one option?
But Detroit was looking like that first year. I like him though as a nice role player though. Like when he was in Denver, even that first year in Detroit, he was balling. But I get what you're saying though. But overall, like the pick. Jaden Ivey, I think is gonna be a stud. Next to Cade Cunningham, I like both of them. I think Cade Cunningham can play off the ball at times. Mm-hmm. Jaden Ivey, I think he gives him more of athletic, go downhill because Killian Hayes hasn't lived up to what he's supposed to be.
Send his ass back to France.
So he has lived up, but I like Sadiq Bey. I like that team. So I think they finally have a young core and they have something to build off of, which is great for Detroit.
I think they make the play-in.
I actually
not the playoffs.
That one I win. See, I don't get. You with them in the play, but you think the Kings make the playoffs?
De'Aaron Fox is going to show people that he's still.
You put a lot of faith in De'Aaron Fox.
I love De'Aaron Fox, man. I love Sabonis too.
Well, there's so many better point guards in the West than De'Aaron Fox.
In the West,
I think DeJounte Murray over De'Aaron Fox.
I mean, I do love me some DeJounte. You brought up the perfect. I love DeJounte Murray.
Me too. I'm surprised why they traded for him yet.
But besides, like outside him, Curry, and
Ja. You like De'Aaron Fox better than Ja Morant?
Give me De'Aaron Fox, bro.
Bro, Ja Morant been the
Swipe.
Ja Morant got to the playoffs fast. Swiper's cold, but Swipe I don't think could be the best player on your team, and that's what he is right now. He's the best player on that team.
We'll see.
Let's keep going. We'll get back to this because this is blasphemy.
And then you had the Pacers through kind of a little wild card. People thought Shaedon Sharp would go here. But they went Benedict Mathurin, a kind of a guard/forward out of Arizona.
I like it. I like what he said about LeBron though, but I like everything else he said.
That was crazy as hell. I'm trying to check LeBron
Bro,
now.
Bron finna dunk. Bron finna.
I was like, I'm sorry.
Bron finna say, boy, you know who I am? Respect your elders. But I like that backcourt with him and Tyrese Halliburton. I feel like they finally got some. I think they still got to move Brogdon, of course, and Miles Turner. They'll probably still get some picks for them. But I like what Indiana's doing too. Like, hey, let's just strip it, rebuild, and let's be honest. Tyrese Halliburton, I think, is one of the better guards in the league. Also, I think he'll be an all-star in a couple of years. This might not be a hard rebuild. It might be like, hey, 2-year rebuild. We might be back. I don't think y'all gonna contend for no championship, but back to playoffs and stuff like that. So
yeah, this is a perfect pick to like you said, like a soft reset. Now you got a young guy who I think a lot of comparisons for him was like low key what Victor Oladipo did for them when they got him originally.
Oh, okay.
Like he was really explosive. He's energizing. He's a really polished scorer from like all assets. Mm-hmm. I really see him. I wouldn't say he's an all-star type, but I think he could find his niche where like he's kind of like Clay.
Yeah,
he has those nights where he goes crazy. And it's like, oh yeah, he's a superstar, but he's not that. He's a elevated role player.
I think that's fine. I think Tyrese Halliburton's the franchise player. So as long as he's just solid and he can play alongside him, I think that's a great pickup. And I think they're gonna make more moves in the future, but I like that.
Oh, 100%.
So I'm with you.
As we alluded to, you had the Blazers at 7. There was a lot of people that were going to trade this pick to get John Collins potentially. Or
I like Shaedon Sharp though.
Oh yeah, Shaedon Sharp.
I like him in that backcourt with. Cause he's a big guard too. I like him in that backcourt with Damian Lillard. I think he's gonna be nice.
It just scares some people because they haven't seen him play since high school.
Yeah.
It's dog in high school.
They put up the AAU stats. You know, it's
God,
rough. But he's a big guard, which we always said Portland. The problem with CJ McCollum was they're both small. You give him a big guard next to him, he can score. I like it.
Oh, yeah. He just posted a video this morning working out in the facility,
hey,
head above the rim.
Get to work.
Trade Dame, bro. I need Anthony.
Trade Dame.
Yeah, I want Anthony Simons getting a start.
Oh,
I love Anthony Simons.
Blasphemy is real.
This bro.
Anthony Simons is a dog.
Anthony Simons gonna be back. They're gonna probably bring back on restricted. He's restricted,
but he don't need to be coming off the damn bench. He's 23. Like, let him blossom into what he can be.
That might be a sign and trade. We'll move
for
him in 6
what?
Months. We'll move. If you bring back Anthony Simons on a decent contract, let's say $52 million.
Okay.
You could probably trade him by February.
For who?
Depending on what Portland's trying to do. If you're trying to rebuild, hey, let's stock him for picks too. If I'm trying to contend, let's say Dame and Jeremy Grant them competing, and say you get something else. I don't know if you're getting KD. Say you get something else that's real good also. You could always say, we're trying to go all in. Let's trade him for something that's ready to win right now. I'm sure the teams have to take another guard.
The next best thing on a sign and trade for like a superstar to add to that team is like Cat.
To Portland?
Yeah. Because like there's a lot of like whispers in
Hey,
Minnesota
D'Lo
that
getting moved pretty soon.
they're tentative of like giving him a big contract again.
Yeah, I like Anthony Simons. Also, he balled out last year. Seeing him play last year a lot of minutes, he was dope. I like him, so I'm with you on that. But I don't know if I'm trading Dame yet, but I like him. I think he'll be able to get back on a nice little contract too. So
Send Dame to somewhere, let his ass. He can stop running from the grind, Yeah, the Pelicans, Alex team, took kind of a little wild card. You know, Dyson Daniels, the big Australian guard, played in the G League.
Defense.
He a great
like
playmaker. I think the biggest thing for him was that, the week leading up to the NBA draft, they have a lot of like workouts to like all the guys get in the gym and they have runs. And there's some sources leaking out, not videos, but just me putting out some information that Dyson Daniels was killing. Like, he had dudes in hell.
I just hope he ain't Dante Exum. But I do like him though. I like him though because you know why? 'Cause I like him for the situation. Him going to New Orleans. We're not looking for you to score. We need you to defend, play make. We have CJ who can score. We got Brendan Ingram. We got Zion Williamson.
Plenty of scoring on the team.
We got John Tunis, Herb Jones. We got plenty of guys who can put the ball in the basket. Trey Murphy. We need you to come in, defend.
Get them the ball and defend.
Yes. Use your size, make some plays. That right there, New Orleans, I'll say New Orleans is definite playoff team. I think they're a 4, 5, 6 seed. If Zion's healthy.
If Zion's on the team.
Yes. If Zion's on the team and Zion's healthy.
If Zion's healthy,
I think they're one of the better teams in the West. They're one of the better teams in the West.
Free my boy Biscuit, bro. Free my guy Biscuit, bro.
Oh,
and I say that I'm a big guy too. That's my guy. That's my guy Biscuit, man.
I like me some Zion.
He's okay.
Bro.
He's in good hands.
But that management, and
the same management and coaching that took him from 3-16 to the playoffs.
Anywho.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
At 9, you had the Spurs take Jeremy Sohan, the forward, out of Baylor.
Funny story, bro. My girlfriend, we were watching the final. We were watching the playoffs, right? We watched the tournament, NCAA tournament, and we were watching. It was Baylor versus when they played North Carolina.
Yeah,
he's missing all kind of free throws and shots, and she's like, "I can't stand him. He sucks. He can't shoot free." I'm like, "Babe, the Spurs might be able to trade for him. The Spurs might be able to give him the draft, maybe." And she's like, "I do not want him. I can't stand him." And the draft come, and she's like, "Who we draft?" We're watching it. She's like, "I said, babe, that's the guy from Baylor that you like. Why? Because she can't shoot." She's like, "Oh man," she started getting all mad. So she's like, "Oh, can we ship him back, please?" It was just funny how things turn around. But I like him. I don't get what the Spurs are doing because I don't know what they're planning. Are they trying? They're in the problem right now where they're not bad enough to go top 3 picks. And they're not good enough to be a real playoff team. They're stuck in that middle ground, which is the worst thing to be in the NBA.
They're in the middle ground in the sense of they're going to be playing to try to get in the play-in tournament.
And that's the worst place to be in the NBA. Either you want, like what Houston did when they traded James Harden. They didn't want Ben Simmons and all those other guys. They said, we want to suck. Just go completely down, rebuild it. But I like the pick. I think he's going to be a talented player. I like how he can defend multiple positions. He got to work on his offense. But rim running and stuff like that, I would like him going somewhere like Philly.
Yeah.
But going 9 is kind of like, oh, man. But, yeah, we'll see with that one. I don't know. San Antonio's kind of a weird situation. They took a lot of guards that night, too, so I don't know what they're doing with their team.
Yeah, the Spurs, and then you had the news come out like a day or two before the draft. They're like, oh, yeah, hey, DeJounte Murray's on the market.
Yeah.
And I want to dead-ass swap him for John Collins, which no offense to John Collins.
I low-key like it. I like that move. I low-key like DeJounte Murray and Trae Young in the backcourt.
Well, no, I love it for the Hawks.
Oh, yeah.
That's a home run for the Hawks.
Spurs, though. No,
but it's still for the Hawks.
It's still for the Hawks. I mean, you have another playmaker for Trae. You have
Big
a guy that can help take over the defense. He can kind of coach Trae up on the defense, too. Like, that's perfect. And the thing is like, him and John Collins were perfect for each other because it's like John Collins' ability to play above the rim.
John hates playing with him, though. They be saying
he likes to like play on the perimeter and shoot, pick and pop and stuff. It's like, nah, get your athletic ass to the rim.
But they say They say, bro, he only like playing with Trae Young like that.
That's it. But it looks so good, like when they had their moments, though.
Oh hell no! You put these on?
Yes, sir.
Hell no, bro. What the? Oh man, I'm trying to set a man up tonight. Oh, what game is this?
It's game 6.
Oh, bro, you raw for that, bro.
Hey, well, Alec, what'd Steph do?
Oh man, you raw put them highlights on, bro.
Javante hurting right now.
Bro, you put them on, bro. I like
game 6 of all games.
I see Lucky in the middle of the scrum. Like Lucky in the center. What are we watching? Man.
Y'all were up so early in this game, too.
Oh, don't bring this game up, bro.
It was sad.
But I like the move for. I went like John Collins in San Antonio. I thought John Collins in Sacramento kind of made some sense, but I think the problem with John Collins is the $100 million contract he signed. I don't know if he's worth all that to a team that's like. I don't know if he's worth all that. I'm just being honest. Unless it's the right team.
It's just like I think teams are like worried about his like mentality coming to a new team? Like, is he going to come with like he's going to embrace his role, or is he going to come and like I'm going to show these guys I'm that guy. I'm that guy.
He's kind of guy. You know who I like him with? Like I would like him with those competitive teams that are trying to win. Like Philly. If I could trade Tobias Harris and some picks for him in Philly, I would like him there because he's athletic. He can defend. He can shoot it. I would like him somewhere like that. He needs like the Lakers, something like that, where he can like, hey, I know my role.
Not Tobias Harris.
No. The thing is like I think John Collins kind of bruised that relationship with Embiid when he dunked on his ass. Put his ass in the rim.
And the pictures and everything, bro. Oh,
put that on a damn T-shirt. Boy.
Nah, the Spurs are interesting one. They're interesting.
Oh, 100%. I don't know. Greg Popovich need his ass whoop. That's all I need to say. The Wizards had kind of an easy pick. I'm taking Johnny Davis, a guy that could potentially play with Beal if Beal comes back, or a guy that could be like he could be that glue too if you're going to be resetting.
I liked him with the Spurs actually, Johnny Davis.
I thought they were going to take him.
That's what I thought they were going to take. I thought, okay, shooter. Can score, gonna be a great scorer day one. Can shoot it day one. They need more score. They need more shooting. I think Kellen Johnson's a good player, but he can't shoot like
Josh
that.
Primo, baby, he coming.
Let's see, bro.
He's not. He just turned 19.
He's also he's a small guard though.
He's 6'5".
Is he?
He's slender though. He's like real like.
I like Johnny Davis ready to play right now. I think Johnny Davis can win right now and shoot the ball for you.
Whoa, Johnny Davis, he scores. He don't shoot the ball.
Score. That's the Spurs need scoring, especially in the half court. But. To your point, Wizards, they're interesting too. Cause I think Bradley Beal's going to sign them. I think he'll sign that extension. He'll be out of there by February.
I think the Wizards should just do a hard reset.
Yeah.
Like, they probably need to.
Get KP's ass off the
I can
team.
see them doing a Tyler Hero thing, bro. I can see them making a trade with Miami and say, we'll take Tyler Hero back, and we'll go from there.
In like the Bill swap?
Yeah.
Bro.
You see that quote that he put out, Bill, about Bill wanted to be like the Dirk of Washington?
Yeah.
Nobody was happy with that because Dirk was at least winning games. Like, competing.
They ain't winning nothing.
Now, I would do a hard reset too, but where can you send Kristaps? I don't know where you can even send Kristaps.
Bangladesh, bro. Give him one-way ticket to Bangladesh. Go hoop over there, bro. Show soft ass. No, I think the Wizards, like, I hate, because they have two guys I love, and Roy Hashimura and Denny Avdija. Denny Avdija, bro, put him in the right situation and let him be him. He's not Luka.
He's still a project.
He's Luka S, bro.
Oh,
Bro, watch that Israel tape, bro.
Yeah, but let's be honest. How many guys we look at that be balling over in Europe but come over here? Like, Luke was one of the rare ones that came over here and was like, okay, he's that guy for real. How many guys Darko Milicic look good, too. Where Darko Milicic we got to
Don't
lead.
ever disrespect Danny Avdija.
I'm not saying no, I like, he's 6'9", he's a wing. I like him. But he got to be in the right situation. I don't think he could be the franchise player. I think he has to be in the right team, right situation kind of guy.
I just want him to get out of there because they don't, like, I think the best thing of his game is, like, he's skilled. He doesn't get to highlight that in Washington.
Hey, well, pretty soon, Bradley Billy, he'll be able to highlight it. 20 wins.
With that coach, no.
Wes Unseld Jr.?
That dude stinks. And that's saying something because I like to support my black coaches, but man.
Hey, his dad was one of the best players to play for that franchise.
And?
Yeah, they should have did a hard reset, bro. After John Wall was done, they should have been to the hard reset. I don't think Bradley Beal's going to be a number one guy on any team. I think he's a 2 or 3.
He's a 2 and he's a chucker.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind him in Boston if he took a minimum.
Yeah.
Play with JT, play with his boy.
So we have 4 more picks here. We're 11 with the Knicks.
They did a lot.
They ultimately traded this pick just to get rid of Kemba Walker's contract, which is only $8 million to clear room
For Brunson.
That
don't make no sense.
But
they treated Brunson like he Kevin Durant. It's Brunson.
With the pick, OKC ended up getting Ousmane Dieng, a forward out of New Zealand.
He got some skill. I like him. I think he's one of those players. He's gonna be a pro. He's gonna be the All-Star or like All NBA, or he'll be overplaying somewhere else in the ABA. It's gonna be one or the other. I don't think there'll be much middle ground for him. what
I think it's like what people did with Pokazevsky 2 years ago. It was like this guy could be KD, or he could be,
15th man on the roster.
My 5th man, guy hooping in damn China, getting a bag in China. It's just.
I don't know, bro. I don't know, man. They got, but that's the thing with the Thunder can do that. They got so many picks. They got so much time. They can just literally let guys play, take out all the scraps that aren't good, and just leave what's left.
But it sucks that they're doing that because like they're getting guys that actually have potential, but they don't get to highlight it because, well, damn, there's
But bro, I mean,
there's 7 other 19-year-olds on the
hey,
team.
Shea sat after what 50 games. Shea was over there chilling. They said Shea go ahead and take a rest.
That's really pissed me, bro. Shea could be an all-star every season.
Shea should be. I think they're gonna end up trading Shea because Shea's on a different timeline. Shay's what 26,
No. He's 24.
24. I don't think Shea's timeline's gonna line up with what they're doing. 'Cause I think they're gonna take them another 4 or 5 years before they're ready legit to make a run in the playoffs.
I think they're hoping that the other lottery pick, Jalen Williams.
I like him, that guard.
I think they're hoping that he can be that scorer because Josh Giddey's never going to be a 20.
No, I think he's more of a facilitator and stuff like that. But he's he's a big guard though.
Yeah, I don't know.
But they got what you need, bro. In the NBA, you need. Look, I'm watching this game right now. You need wings, bro. That's what you need in this league. You need as many wings as you can get.
Yeah.
And the OKC is stacking up on wings. We don't know they're all going to be successful, but at least they got some wings. They're getting as many wings as they can.
Oh yeah, and at Sam Presti, please trade Kendrick Williams.
I actually like Kendrick Williams.
Bro,
TCU guy too.
Can he hustle? I need my guy to be somewhere else, please.
That's kind of guy you need to be like on a team that's kind of content, like a Laker or something like that.
He would have been perfect. They could have got him at the trade deadline, but they didn't. So here we are.
You still watching this game, bro? You ain't turned this off yet?
Oh my gosh.
Oh man, I was sitting there crying my eyes out. Man, watching this.
Yeah, the Thunder, again, as we alluded to, with Jalen Williams, the guard out of Santa Clara, 21 years old.
I like him.
Score the hell out of the ball. Love his hair. Love the hair. I don't know. He has a nice, like, dog mentality. Like,
Yeah.
Everything he earned playing basketball, like, he earned it. Like, nobody gave him anything.
And he's the first player coming out of school since what, Steve Nash said, I think?
Yep.
So I like him. I think he's going to be talented too, man. They're going to miss on some. They're going to hit on some. Just a matter of who it is.
With all those picks.
So far, they're doing pretty good. Josh Giddey's a stud. I like Josh Giddey.
And everybody else is like, to be determined with everybody.
To be determined. Shea and Josh, we know what they are. The rest of y'all, we finna find out.
You got the Hornets drafting Jalen Duran and then immediately flipping him to Detroit in a 3-team trade that ended up getting them
Mark
Kemba.
Williams. They got.
Well, ultimately,
Oh, you talking about the Kim?
they took Mark Williams with their pick.
Yeah. Oh, you talking about the trade? Yeah.
Yeah, the trade
That
itself.
trade was kind of confused. There was a lot going on in that trade.
A lot of names moving around, but the gist of it is Pistons get Duran and took,
Kemba Walker, who's
contract.
gonna get bought out.
Buy his ass out and send it to China.
I like Duran. I think every team needs a personality to what we're gonna be about. And I think Duran brings a dog to him. I think he's gonna be a great rebounder. He's a big body. Don't forget he was one of the top high school, was number one in his class coming out of high school. So I think he could be a stud. I don't know if he's gonna be an offensive player, but I think he'll be able to run the rim run, rebound, and playing with Cade. I'm curious to see him and Cade in the pick and roll.
Oh, that's gonna be fun.
I think they got, and then you got Isaiah Stewart's still there too. I think they got some real talent. Mm-hmm. So, and let's see what they do with Aiden. They go get Aiden, then
Oh, they got Jalen around. They don't need Aiden.
You think they could always trade Isaiah Stewart and say, let's go get Aiden. Aiden,
bro,
I don't know though. I like Durant though.
After what I heard about Aiden and his like habits with gaming late at night, you could rot in Phoenix for all I care. Like y'all heard about that, right?
No.
I watched him play 2K out one night. I saw. I was in the streams. He chills sometimes.
Bro, the thing is like they say that like because he has friends that live in the Caribbean.
Yeah.
And like obviously different time zone. So he stays up really late, like 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, like game days, the day before big practices. Stays up. He gets a couple hours of sleep for a conference game.
Look, bro. Look. Shaq was partying, throwing parties and stuff before the game. I mean, look. I'm not saying he's Shaq, but I'm saying if you give me, if DeAndre Ayton's giving me my 20 and 15, I don't really care what he's doing. But they also give my man the ball.
But he don't give you a reason to give him the damn ball.
I mean, look, DeAndre, I think he'll be back in Phoenix, but still talent. I like Jalen Duran. I like that pick still, though.
Oh, yeah, great pick. And to wrap up the lottery, you had the Cavs taking Ochai Agbaji out of Kansas. Great scoring guard. Reminds me a little bit of like Buddy Hield, but I think he has a better game as far as the mid-range.
I think to me that meant that Sexton's definitely out of there.
Oh, yeah, Sexton's 100% gone.
I think Sexton's definitely out. But you have him and Karis LeVert.
Karis LeVert, his ass is grass, too.
Did you trade him?
But what he did in that damn plan, I love Karis LeVert too, but that was hard to watch, bro.
I think that could be a nice little backcourt. Him and Darius Garland back there. You got the bigs. You got Isaiah Mobley later on in the draft. I think they got a nice little team. I like what the Cavs are doing. Shout out to them getting it together without LeBron for the first time ever.
Right.
I'm just being real, bro. Let's be real without LeBron, bro. This never happens.
That's just I don't know. This NBA draft, it was cool. I just wish more trades would have happened.
I think this NBA draft has a lot of players that we're going to see, and we're going to be like, those are good players.
We wanted more Woj bombs.
Hey, Woj bombs are coming this week. Don't worry. July 1st hit, like going down.
Bro, Woj, if you're listening to this, You and
Shams.
You and Shams. Bro, stop tweeting about the damn draft.
Oh, I hate it.
They're looking at this. I want to watch the draft.
That's why I get off, bro. I get off. I don't look.
I had to turn my phone off. I was like, no, I
keep
gotta
the
watch
Woj
the
bombs going just because I'm like, hey, bro, it might be a trade. But you know why they get more trades though? Because people didn't opt in. Westbrook didn't opt in. Think about it. Westbrook probably would opt in. His ass might have been traded last night.
Yeah.
They ain't opt in. You didn't get a lot of players opted in their contracts yet for player options. So it's gonna be interesting to see. But with that last pick, wasn't it Mark Williams at 15?
Well, the lottery's 14.
Yeah, we got to tell him in Mark Williams. Wait, I want to say about Charlotte real quick. Great job by Charlotte because you could have got Jalen Durant, but you still got the guy you want. Mark Williams going to be great with them. He's 7 foot.
Jalen Durant was the better big.
He's 7 foot, and he rim protector. That's all I need.
He's 7'2", but it's just like...
Rim protector. With LaMelo Ball, can you imagine the lobs?
But it's like if you bring back Miles Bridges, like you just messed up the spacing.
I don't think Miles Bridges is coming back. Hot take. He going to Detroit.
I'm not giving him nothing after that damn picture of the damn cup of lean
Yo,
and that joint between his fingers.
I see Detroit maybe making a run at him, bro. Detroit saying, let's go get him.
Nah, bro.
Put him next to Beat Bay and those guys with Cade Cunningham passing the ball. They might make a move.
Go be a damn rapper, bro.
Go be a rapper.
Hey, RTB, baby. I mess with the music, but
the rest of it, nah, we ain't with it.
drinking lean?
Can't believe you said the Kings, bro. I'm trying to get off. Shut the Kings, bro. What?
I'm telling you, the Kings gonna
Give me real quick before we go off. I don't know how much time we got left. Give me real quick your top 8 teams in the West as of right now. If you had to go with it,
Warriors gonna run it back.
Okay. Clippers.
Clippers, yeah, healthy Clippers.
Yeah.
Mavericks up there.
Okay.
Always gonna throw the Nuggets in there because of Jokic.
Okay.
Yeah.
Jamal Murray stinks, but anyway. If Portland, as they are now, if they add another guy, I'll throw them in there.
Okay.
Pelicans,
Okay.
Memphis.
Memphis. That's 7.
Timberwolves.
That's 8. Where are the Kings? You said the Kings.
No. Like I said, they're gonna be in the play-in and they're gonna win into the playoffs.
Oh, we done? Spurs. Spurs might not be there. Who else is around the West?
Oh, Spurs and then Kings,
Yeah.
and then they're gonna fight for that playoff spot and they're gonna get in.
Utah. We forgot about Utah. Utah's gonna make the playoffs.
They're blowing it. They're blowing it.
They're blowing the team up.
Don Mitchell's gonna be. Rudy Gobert won't be there. Don Mitchell will be there. next
Whoa!
year.
You don't call him by his government name. His ass is Baguette Biombo until further notice.
But Don Mitchell's gonna be there.
I don't think so.
His ass is gonna be in Miami.
You think Don Mitchell getting moved this summer?
Both of them
yes.
will. But they're gonna blow it up.
You think they're completely blow it up?
I think so.
They have no choice.
Okay, if they blow it up, then they'll take them out. But if they don't blow up, Utah's still in there.
Mike Conley and that.
With Donovan Mitchell, you taking the Kings?
What did Donovan Mitchell do in this last playoffs?
Oh man, he struggled, bro.
Flop.
Also-
Struggle. He just didn't shoot the damn ball.
Bro, my man don't. But I mean, bro, I think he just got tired. I think he might get to the point where he's just done with this team as well. I agree. He might be out. I don't know if it's right now because he still has 4 years left on that deal.
Fooey.
This is
Yeah,
the
that's
NBA.
true.
This is the NBA.
Yeah,
You can demand
Bills
your
get
way
done
out.
easy. Who else in the West? Lakers.
No, I'm sorry.
Bron-
Bill think Braun gonna have to get them back in a round with Darvin Ham and AD healthy? Hold on. You use healthy for everything else. You try to tell me AD healthy, LeBron don't make the playoffs.
When the hell has AD ever been healthy?
65 game AD.
That's not enough, bro. Because Braun gonna take off 30 games.
And you got Russ.
And then you got Russ on
You
there
got
by
Russ.
himself.
Bro, Russ get traded, bro.
Russ and Max Christie.
Russ get moved. Who else? Phoenix.
Austin Porter.
He forgot Phoenix.
8 not gonna be there. Books cooked.
Oh, hell.
CP3's hamstring cooked.
No. You are not going to go right here and fight. No, no.
It's the Jay Crowder and JaVale McGee show.
Yep.
No, you are not going to tell me Phoenix.
Boss man 99, baby.
You are not going to tell me Phoenix is not going to be the playoffs. We ain't talking about the finals. Playoffs? No Phoenix?
No, this is my take on Phoenix. Fuck him.
Hey, bro, you know why he said that? He got to the point, he's like, oh, damn. I'm already on the list all my teams. Fuck, the Kings got to still get in there somehow. No. Chris Paul, you tell the D-Book and Chris Paul just won 60-some games. You try to tell me that team with DeAndre and back and Mikal Bridges, they can't win 35 games, 40 games?
Chris Paul at 36 was cool, but 37-year-old Chris Paul is ass.
Chris Paul rather still going to win 40 games with Darren Booker?
He was getting locked up by Reggie Bullock.
I'm not saying
That's
they'll
Jose
win a title.
Alvarado.
You try to tell me they go, okay, it's like this. You telling me they're going to be losing the Kings
Yes.
because of De'Aaron, fucking Keegan Murray, and Sabonis?
Yes.
Because De'Aaron Fox is
This-
supposed to be MVP.
They're coming, bro.
We got this on camera. Hey, y'all heard it here first. We gonna come back to this come next season. Kings
the
ain't
playoff- the
Hey, you,
playoffs.
you better hold that. Hold that.
Mike Brown for Coach of the Year, baby.
Okay.
Oh man, Mike Brown. You
I
saw what he
liked
did. You saw what he did in the playoffs.
Whoa.
Where he had took that head coach job in Golden State. What
He didn't read the scouting report, bro. That's
Hey,
all
all I
that
remember is this.
happened.
Last time a Warriors coach went there, Luke Walton, what he do?
Don't ever disrespect Mike Brown like that.
Bro, Luke Walton was doing the same thing. Luke Walton had rebirth. Luke Walton might be the next young coach. Might be the next stud coach. LeBron got rid of him and said, LeBron said, nah, this ain't the one. He go to Sacramento with young talent. What happened?
Well, he tried to slow down De'Aaron. He tried to get him to shoot. Like, that's not what his game is. He tried to shape.
It's never
De'Aaron's
De'Aaron's fault.
De'Aaron Fox is that guy,
I like
bro.
De'Aaron Fox, but I like De'Aaron Fox in Sacramento as the guy. If you told me De'Aaron Fox was playing with Joel Embiid, cool. De'Aaron Fox is the best player on my team? Come on now.
It's not
bro.
even. It's,
You telling me they're going to be better than Phoenix?
You and De'Aaron Fox.
De'Aaron Fox is a top 7 guard in this league.
In the NBA.
Yes.
LaMelo Ball's better.
To be determined.
Ja Morant's better.
To be determined.
Ja
Curry.
Morant could have been MVP this year.
Hell no.
He could have been an MVP.
They were better without him. How the hell are you the MVP if they won more games without his ass? Tell me.
Bro, they have a great roster. But Ja Morant's still a beast, bro.
Fooey.
LaMelo, Ja Morant,
Curry.
Curry. Who else I got? Let me think about it. Kyrie. Say what you want about Kyrie, but Kyrie talent-wise is better than De'Aaron Fox.
Holistic Kyrie Irving? Are we talking about untucked Kyrie Irving?
Kyrie Irving, I'll take untucked Kyrie Irving when he's on his game, 50, 40, 90. I'll take Kyrie over De'Aaron Fox.
I'm not taking a guy that's only playing 30 games a year. Anyway.
Who else is out there? I'll take Drew Holiday over De'Aaron Fox right now.
The thing is like he's searching. He's
I'm
searching
just
for
I
names.
think about guards. I got the NBA team. That's why. Yeah, I'm not gonna say Marcus Smart yet, but
Drew Holiday, bro, watching.
let me think about the teams in the league, bro. 'Cause I'm about to knock. You said top 7, right?
Yeah.
Let me look at these guys.
Watching Drew Holiday try to play offense makes my head hurt.
That's not nice.
Because his ass be, I got the handle. Throws up some BS and just bricks the hell out that
James
damn
Harden,
thing.
Tyrese Maxey.
With that hamstring?
If the hamstrings fit,
Wait. Fat James Harden or regular James Harden?
regular James Harden. I think he'll be back ready this year.
I think fat one's
hopefully.
better.
With those strip clubs in Philly?
Okay, Lonzo Ball. Hold on, is Darren Fox better than Fred VanVleet?
For VanVleet?
Yeah,
Hell yeah.
Lonzo Ball.
Lonzo Ball need cook.
Darius Garland's better than him. Trey Young. That's
Hell.
2 right there.
Devin Booker.
Trey Young, yes, but Darius Garland, no. They're the same.
Darius Garland not better than him.
They're the same tier.
Who else? Tyrese Halliburton, I think, is better than De'Aaron Fox.
No.
I would trade De'Aaron Fox for Tyrese Halliburton. I think he's a better passer. He's bigger. I would have took him. I would have kept him.
With that whack ass
He's probably gonna be
jumper,
a better shooter. When it's all said and done.
bro. That bro shoot like
Kay
my.
Cunningham.
Whoa, Tyrese Maxey shoot like my damn grandma. Next,
Kay Cunningham.
I don't think Cade's a point guard, bro. Cade's a 2.
You don't like Jamal Murray? I already know that.
Hell no.
Luka.
Oh,
That's a point guard.
Luka's that guy.
Yeah, Luka Murray, of course. Yeah.
Murray from the Spurs.
DeJounte Murray got to be in
DeJounte
there.
Murray.
Yeah, DeMar. Yeah. Like Fox is like 7 on
Dame
the list.
Lillard. Dame ain't nice like that now.
Nah, Dame need to get back in the studio, bro.
Bro, this man said Dame ain't top 7.
After last season,
What did De'Aaron Fox do last season? He was hurt last season. At least he had a reason. De'Aaron Fox was playing. They were losing games.
okay, Damian Lillard should have checked us out of the first 10 games. Dude, 20 games in the season, he wasn't shooting over 30% from
he
the
realized-
field or 3.
He realized we got to take to get this shit together. I'm going to say, okay, give Dame Lillard the Sabonis. I bet he wins more games than what De'Aaron Fox going to win.
Well, he's a better coach. Well, that's to be determined because Chauncey Billups is a schmuck.
Man, this is blasphemy. I've heard a lot of blasphemy.
Darren Fox.
I never knew the Darren Fox
De'Aaron Fox,
situation.
he didn't go to Oklahoma. He went to Kentucky.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't know where this is coming from.
I like him because he just has that dog in him, bro.
I like him
Hey,
too.
He has the
He's a
Oklahoma.
beast.
He has the Oklahoma mentality.
No, it's just he don't.
He's a beast. We can all recognize he's a beast. But there's levels to this. And you know how you make your name? In the postseason. Most of those guys we
True.
named have made their name in the postseason.
True.
No, I'm just gonna tell you why I mess with Darren Fox. You remember when he was at college in Kentucky and they played UCLA? Hey, everybody, Lonzo Ball this. Oh, Steph Curry with a jump shot.
He was cooking Lonzo Ball.
Locked his ass.
He should have been drafted over Lonzo Ball.
So this is why.
Yeah, that's why I fell in love with him. I was like, bro.
Let me ask you this then, real question. If you have Luka, right? So you want to put one of these guys next to Luka. De'Aaron Fox your pick? Or Kyrie Irving and the guys I named Damian Lillard? Who you rather put next to him?
To put next to Luka?
Yeah, on the Mavs.
I don't want any other dominant ball guard like that.
That's the thing. Kyrie Irving can pull out the ball.
No, hell no.
He can spot and shoot.
No.
De'Aaron Fox can't shoot a lick.
Not holistic Kyrie Irving. If we're talking about untucked Kyrie, the perfect guard next to Luka, Malcolm
Y'all
Brogdon.
call me. Y'all hearing this? Y'all everybody calling me live? Talking about what's he man talking about, bro? Get this bed off.
So, give me Malcolm Brogdon next to Luka, bro. That's the guard I want next to Luka.
I feel that.
My Robinson pretty good. I like Michael Brogdon. The only problem,
Exactly.
but hold on. See this. Michael Brogdon, how many games he play a year? I didn't see Michael Brogdon play 60 games.
Bro, because
while.
they got that man slaving in middle America, bro. Got my man
But
slaving
Dame
out
wasn't
there.
doing that. What was Dame doing the last couple of years? Carry that team.
Running from the damn grind.
Oh, that's the case. Marcus Smart's top 5 also. Then that's the case.
Hell
We
no.
going to this point now.
Flower Mound's
Hell
own.
no.
Hey.
No,
I think.
let's not start talking about them Celtics, man. Them soft ass, soft ass.
What the Mavs doing? What the Mavs do?
Uh-oh.
Y'all went home too, didn't y'all? We lost the same team y'all lost, so I respect that.
Well, we don't have 2 superstars,
Oh, who are 2 superstars?
JB and JT.
Oh, now we give JP.
hey.
Now we give JP his props.
I just want to end the show on this statement. That's Jaylen Brown team, bro.
Here we. Why you gotta end it like on something like that, bro? You guys gonna start nothing but controversy. That's another 10 minutes with the show you gonna run up.
I'm just glad we made the playoffs.
That,
Don't
that's,
know about
that's
you
your, That's your
guys.
statement.
Hey,
I'm
this is
just
what
glad.
I'm saying.
I'm glad we made the playoffs.
I'm not gonna argue against that because I'm gonna take 10 minutes. All I'm gonna say is get ready for Woj bomb, Jalen Brunson, $120 million to stay in Dallas. Get ready for it.
That's the day I leave this earth.
I think it's a good way to wrap it up, boys. We need more NBA talk.
Yeah, bro.
It's different. It's fun.
You know
but
that NBA offseason is something different, bro. It's fun. I love the NBA offseason. It's like just like regular season. It's just fun.
I feel that. So I think we're gonna wrap it up here. Before we go, though, folks, I do have an exciting announcement to make. Currently, we're at 40 subscribers on YouTube. Today, I announced we're gonna do a giveaway. Once we reach 100 subscribers, we will buy a jersey of the lucky winner in the drawing within our 100.
Bomb a
subs.
jersey of their choice.
Yeah,
Hey, preference. As long as it's not Tua.
DeAndre, we're looking at you.
Hey, we might have lost some subscribers today when Makai started talking about the Kings making the playoffs. So we might have lost some people today.
But
Between
No,
Sierra,
people,
Fox,
people,
and
no,
the
hey,
Kings.
Kings fans is loyal. They coming, bro.
They exist.
Bro,
There's Kings fans.
There's like
post
3 of
this in
them.
their subreddit. They coming, bro. They coming.
There's Kings fans out there.
Hey, I ride for my Kings fans, man.
I know they existed. I know where's Kings
Hey,
fans.
they've been rocking since some C-Web days, man.
They've been in the closet since the C-Web days, but they came out since.
C-Web and white chocolate, baby.
But yes, folks,
Marvin
subscribe to the channel, like our videos, comment. It's lots of fun to interact with everybody. And once we hit to 100, we'll have a drawing. Winner will get a jersey of their choice. We'll ship it out to them.
It has to be 1 subscribers. Could I
Yes.
possibly win the drawing?
No.
No, I can use it on a Celtic jersey.
No, we are excluded from this.
That's the last
okay.
thing in the world is another damn Celtics jersey in the world.
So spread the word, boys, and everybody listening and watching on Spotify or on YouTube, hit that subscribe button. And hey, once we hit 100, hey, you get your jersey coming your way. We'll see.
Yep.
Just NFL, NBA doesn't really matter. And
Yeah,
baseball,
Hey, them hockey jerseys be cool too. I
Hockey.
like the hockey jerseys.
any jersey
Like
of
to
your
wear
choice.
around.
Yeah. If you want that Jackie Moon jersey at the fans at the Parks Mall,
My thing is,
Okay.
like, somebody that's a hockey fan, why the hell are they watching us?
hey, you
Have
never
we
know.
talked about hockey ever before?
No.
Hey, we love, yeah, hey, if you love hockey,
Hey, you do
kudos to you.
Yeah.
I have
Not
a
for
problem
me.
with it, bro. I love when they fight. That shit's fun, bro. I love seeing them fight and go crazy.
So you're talking about something that's not even a part of the sport, really.
It
Like
is part of the
scoring.
sport. They let
It's
them
just
do
the
it.
fight.
But no, the hockey, it looks tough. I can't skate. I can't
Yeah, I
ice
can't
skate. I
skate
can't
either.
roller skate. So it
I
looks tough.
respect
I
it.
respect the hockey. I respect.
Yeah.
the hockey.
Hey, that sport wasn't made for us. So
Yeah, that's true too. We got a couple up in there. We
Yeah.
try to, it's like golf, bro. I don't watch.
we're gonna take it over one day. hey, once Harlem gets them ice rinks, it's over, bro.
On that note, we're going to end the show on that note. So do not forget, folks, like, subscribe to this video and the channel. And remember, once we hit 100, we will draw a name out of our subscribers. Jersey of their choice, shipped out and provided by us. This has been Alec, Javante, having a kind of very fun episode of The Final Drive. Next week, we'll have some more NBA talk. Hopefully, we'll see something with Deshaun Watson
country
come
clubs
through.
too, bro. Forget we are old country club. Really powerful, bro.
And with DeAndre back, we can all crap on Star Wars together. So, until then, this has been The Final Drive. We'll see you guys next week.
Miss you, DeAndre. Shout out to you. Man, we get some Harlem. Just
Sour Kids Productions.